hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole yeah. Give me a whole yeah. From the Spanish god, Sammy Guevara. Cheers to everyone watching in Yorkshire and beyond. Hope you guys have a great day from the Spanish god. Shout out to Dom, shout out to Anthony. You guys are smart because you're fans of me.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Yeah Wrestling Podcast. My name is Anthony, and today we are watching AEW Dynamite. We are approximately 10 minutes away from that. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I had a nap, and I woke up, and then I set up the stream, and then I read all your comments. So I looked at the news. Bloody hell. What is going on, dudes? What is going on? I knew it was going to be a rough turnover, but by goodness, that's storming the Capitol Centre. Is that what happened? I've literally just seen it now. Anyone want to update me in the comments? Absolutely feel free. Scott Frame, hey, per usual, no notification. That was my fault. In fact, I need to send out a tweet. As someone from the USA, today was an embarrassing day for this country. It is sickening. I'm so sorry, Scott, but it's a handful of small individuals. I respect that it's not your entire country that is currently storming the Capitol Centre, although it does seem to be a lot of people. Yo, Jack. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Jeff Adams. What up, guys? Lovely to see you, Jeff. We've got a little kerfuffle going on over here in the States right now. Absolutely. It looks like you do. What's it all about? I don't get it. I've just seen your notifications as I was setting up the stream. I was like, better go briefly check this out. I don't know whether to do a live stream of Dynamite or a live stream of that tonight. Mike Pence with a major turn. Naps are amazing, Anthony. Scott, yes, they are, mate. I like a nap to try and get ready for these streams, but I slept a little bit too much. Stormed the Capitol building and acting like morons. Sammy Guevara is the GOAT. Yes, he is, Diego. Welcome, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Hey up, Jake. How's it going, mate? Lovely to see you. First time the Capitol's been breached since by your boys in the war in 1812. Bloody hell, man. What's up, Ant? Crazy day in the US over here. Hi, Joey. How's it going, mate? The second craziest day of my life, probably since 9/11. I have literally just woken up to all this. I don't know whether to have BBC open at the same time. As an expert on US history, I demand Trump answers for his crime. Mike Pence turned on Trump. Really? Really? Is that what happened? Oh, wow. Heel turn? Face turn? Face turn, probably, with Mike Pence. Wow. Wow. Okay. I need to get this up properly. Google... BBC News. Let's storming the Capitol. Oh, Jesus Christ! Look at all them people. Social media grant to remove Trump video. He's put a video up, has he? Calling for it or something like that. Is that what's happened? US President-elect Joe Biden has blasted the insurrection of pro-Trump supporters who stormed the US Capitol in a riot that saw a woman shot dead. No way. Democrat called on outgoing President Donald Trump to step up the repudiate the violence. Mr. Trump, who urged the demonstrators to march on the Congress later, called on them to go home. Well, at least he's done that. A joint session of Congress confirming electoral college votes was suspended by the mayhem and forced into recesses. The protesters fought their way past police to breach the U.S. Capitol, shouting and waving pro-Trump and U.S. flags as they roamed through the halls, demanding the results of the presidential election be overturned. That's not gonna happen. That's terrorism. In stunning scenes beamed around the world, the invasion sent members of Congress scrambling for cover. Oh no. Under the seats and donning gas masks, tear gas was fired in the Capitol Rotunda. Jesus. A female civilian was shot inside the Capitol during the chaos, has died. Oh, Jesus. Federal law enforcement officials said 2 suspected explosive devices were found. What the F? What did Biden say? Speaking from Wilmington, Mr. Biden said democracy was under unprecedented assault. I call on President Trump to go on national television now to fulfill his oath and defend the Constitution and demand an end to this siege. What? It's not a protest, it's insurrection. Good morning. Jesus Christ, dudes. Whoa. Pence did look at his. Oh goodness, you're all right, and you're all keeping me updated. I no longer need BBC anymore. As an expert in US industry, Mike Pence turned on Trump. As someone who does not religiously hate Trump, like some people, it's an absolute disgrace from his supporters. You always get extremists, unfortunately. Twitter suspended Trump for the next 12 hours. What did he put, Joey? Pence did look at his Twitter, a banner of Kamala and Biden. Wow. Jack, how was it Trump's fault? If it's his supporters that need to be held responsible, Trump should only be responsible for his actions. Mr. Jacko 11111120, what's happening? Hello, mate. Lovely to see you. Apparently, the Capitol Center in the US has been breached by a load of Trump supporters. Face turn as Trump demanded Pence didn't count the votes, but he can't. There's been talk of the cabinet, says Jeff, invoking the 25th Amendment to oust Trump. It's probably what happened, but wish it did. One lady was shot and killed. 2 IEDs were found. Wow. Trump started this by his tweets, says Scott. Mr. Jacko, Trump will make a face turn in the next couple of days. He'll be a manager in WWE. Why I don't watch Raw. Scott Frame, he called them to go home after like 3 hours of them already there. Oh, and no one's wearing masks. Of course they're not wearing masks. You know, there's not a pandemic going on anymore, is there? We're all locked down in Britain at the minute, dudes. Like completely locked down. I believe I've answered how it's Trump's fault. Joey Bellbottoms, we've got some unhappy, stupid people over here with divorced dad energy. Divorced dad energy. Nice one, Joey. Jake, Scott, you can't have a go at them for not wearing masks. What about the riots in summer with no masks? Yeah, I'd have a go at them for not wearing masks as well. They're all idiots. Keep hearing Republicans say, this is not us. It's like, yeah, it is. And you've been accomplices. Yeah, it's not all Republicans, though. It's just an extremist by the sounds of it. Scott, what did Trump tweet unless he told them to riot? It's not his fault. The BLM protests were about a serious issue. You should be wearing a mask regardless. Trump's grisly, crumpled wanger will be allowed into the UK after giving to the old age pensioner Biden. It's Trump's fault by fanning the flames. Jake, Proud Boys, stand by. White House, down. Oh, Jesus. White, I've literally just woke up. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I guess I've told you my opinions on it. It's a bit stupid, isn't it? Jack, yeah, but people should still wear masks in both. Absolutely, they should always wear masks. They should always wear masks. But people don't. People don't care. It's stupid, and that's why we have a virus that's out of control. Actually, we should be more like China because they started off with this disease and have had about 82,000 cases in total when they didn't know what it was doing. They had a militant lockdown. I mean, like you weren't allowed to leave your home for like a couple of months, but it worked. 1 minute and 30 seconds away from Dynamite. We have Ray Fenix and Kenny Omega going at it tonight. Thank you. I know that I'm guessing that you'll all be watching the news and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm guessing that you'll all be watching the news and stuff like that. So just keep us updated, man. Just keep us updated. It's all good. It's just madness. It's just extremists. And you can get that on both sides. So I'm thinking, am I still sleeping and in a dream? I absolutely am, Joey. I'm like, what is going on, mate? What is going on? I've come to this and bizarre. And thinking, democracy, America, nah, we're messing with you, bro, says Mr. Jacko. Jeremy Stanley, it's crazy that people care enough to do this. To be honest, I don't care who our president is. I still got to go to work and pay my bills no matter who is president. Absolutely, Jeremy. Absolutely. We all get, like, passionate about this sort of thing. But at the end of the day, Whichever way it comes, we just, that's all we do, isn't it? We just try and get by with life, you know. It's hard enough as it is. Observing stuff. Everyone knows COVID doesn't participate in protests. Yeah, it stays at home, actually. It's like the after 10 o'clock rule. It goes to bed after 10 o'clock. Those IEDs were AEW Dynamite. Dynamite! Thanks, great transition. 15 seconds, mate. Mr. Wrestling Hands, so much chaos over here, but who cares about them? Join the Dark Order, says Mr. Wrestling Hands. Absolutely. Join the Dark Order. Hey. Cool. How are you doing, Mr. Wrestling Hands? Not seen you in a while. Hope all is well, my dude. Observing stuff. Lovely to see you. Hope all is well with you. Party time. It's Dynamite time. Thank you all for joining me. I set up the stream late, and here we are, all watching Dynamite together. Right, it should be starting, but it's not. I wonder if they're a bit late on... Oh, I wonder if they're a bit late on news and stuff. Does TNT cover the news? No, they're a sports channel, I believe. Jack and yeah, BLM was serious, and how is burning down tons of buildings going to solve anything? It's going to ruin black communities. I was against these riots and against these. Yeah, man. I'm against all of them, man. Okay, there we go. We're on. I have no sound. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That's going on. Cool. Boom! It's the Dynamite title sequences are absolutely here now. I absolutely hate these extremists. I'm not extreme on any side. I'm open to all opinions and point of views in life because I'm open-minded is a good thing. That's the end of the titles. New Year Smash, night one. A week delayed because of the terrible stuff that happened, which ended up with a beautiful tribute show last week. Last week's show was I rewatched it. It was just beautiful, man. And Young Bucks are starting again. Young Bucks are coming out. First team of the night again with SCU. I'm going to try and watch both NXT. Has that Fight Chamber match thing. Dexter Lumis is hosting NXT, a guy who doesn't talk. Excellent observing. That sounds actually quite fun. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy Dynamite as well. We'll try. And so you're watching. Let's just get this clear. You're watching NXT, Dynamite, and Gimme a Yeah. Rock and roll observing. Rock and roll, mate. It is a serious issue which needs extreme action, but this is just to keep a fascist in power. It's not going to work, though, is it? That's not true at all, Ginger. You're an extremist with the hate on Sasha Banks. Jake, you know, you do hate Sasha Banks. You do hate Sasha Banks, but you, in defense, you've never stormed her. I'm not quite sure what that would involve, but I'm sure we can all use our imaginations. So is it a 4-man tag? Is this the Acclaimed and maybe Hybrid too? Who is SCU feuding with? It's the Acclaimed. I got a biscuit, a cookie. Lovely. Here we go. Some crazy tag team action to start the show. Jeff knows where it is. Like the perfect cure for Trump. Absolutely, mate. I've just been given this high school teacher the Frankensteiner, and she is a hot blonde teacher. Well done, Mr. Wrestling Hands, for sitting on his teacher's face. Where John Cena, the Young Bucks, Jeanette is. Of course, Snoop Dogg is on tonight. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Jack, yes, it's a serious action, but now it's putting more black families in poverty, supporting BLM. It's actually against it. Mr. Wrestling Hands, are you just going to brag or show us? Yes, absolutely, Mr. Wrestling Hands. Join our Discord. The link is in the description. And send photos of your attractive teacher, please. Jeremy, true, I do hate her with a passion, but to be fair on my part, I've never insulted her. I've insulted her sloppy style of wrestling. Jake with the backhanded compliments right there. Lovely. Geez, LS, my brain will burst if I watch all three. You're hardcore. He is hardcore. Observing stuff is hardcore. I can show, but I don't think Anthony and Dom can handle it because they're both a bunch of fat asses, in the word of Scott Steiner. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Wrestling Hands. Yeah, that's correct. I am a fat ass, but I can appreciate a fine-looking woman, even if I can't get one. That's not true either. Jesus. And I told you this year was going to be as crazy as last New Year. Same garbage. I said, you did, mate, you did. And look, we're like 7 days in and, you know, Jesus Christ. Wow, that was really cool from Nick Jackson. Taking down both of Hybrid 2. And Escalara, beautiful running up the ropes there. Holy moly, that pause after Ant said, well done for sitting on your teacher's face has made me laughing a lot more than I would like to admit. That's all good, man. That's all good. We bring the humour. We bring the fun. It's all good. Who thinks Jay White could end up in AEW or Impact? I don't know. Did anyone watch Night 2? Is it worth watching? I still haven't watched any of New Japan Wrestle Kingdom yet. Jack Evans with it was like a spinning kick off the apron. That was quite interesting. Not seen that before. It looked a bit slow motion though, as we said. Go Big Show. Cool. That's really corny on the ring aprons. I like it. On the ring skirts, that's the word for it. Acclaimed against SCU here. Kick out. OS still more than me. Indeed, Jack. He's got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. He's hot for teacher. He is, mate. He is, Jeff. Absolutely, dude. Tune there. Dude, I've half lost my voice. I put on some Aerosmith earlier, and then I put some Frankenstein Drag Queens from the Planet 13. I put that LP on. And then I put on the Killer Clowns from Outer Space album by the Dixies, which is freaking awesome. And my voice is half gone now because I was just dancing around my flat, singing around my flat. I was shattered. I'm dude, but you know, screw Joe Wicks. I know how to exercise. Just put on some Aerosmith. Snoop Dogg is on AEW. I'm going to say AEW would get 900k with NXT around 700k, but now with what's going on, I'm not sure what the ratings are going to be. It'll be a lot lower, Jake, with what's going on. I'm sure people here are in the US are half watching what's happening on the news with it being such a big deal, obviously. Did you all watch Impact? Omega to attack someone? I don't know. I didn't see it. Jeremy, come in with the AEW facts. No, I haven't seen that on Impact at all, actually. Who did he attack? Anyone know? Anthony, what do you think of Wrestle Kingdom? I saw it, and I always love it. Best event of the new year. That's awesome, Mr. Wrestling Hands. I haven't seen it yet, my dude. I will try and watch parts of it. I want to know if the Ibushi versus Jay White was good. I'm assuming it was. And Ibushi's got all the gold right now, hasn't he? That'll be good for Kenny Omega to take it from him. Great, man. Great. It's exactly what I said had happened, isn't it, guys? Right side of corny. I killed my voice once singing Down with the Sickness. Oh, yeah, man. Cool. Oh. I've literally sang live at Download 2014, which is a show I was there for from Aerosmith. So I've just been singing along with that all day, and then put on the Wednesday. And I'm singing Susie Quattro Can the Can. I don't know why. She's in like a 70s mood. Cool. I'll be watching NXT tomorrow after AEW, or today with my sleep, as I'll probably get on again. Mate, your sleeping habit. You watched Wrestle Kingdom live as well, didn't you? So after that awful Raw show. Thanks for anyone that joined me on Raw. It was freaking awful. God damn it. Dom was like, Kazarian taking on both of Hybrid 2. Dom was like, oh, I can't wait to see reaction to Goldberg coming on because you'd probably be really like pissed off. And I was like, I went back and watched it and I'm just like, what is this crap? What is this crap? There's no reaction. It's just German suplex. Jeremy, you missed the Goldberg coming back, man. I'm guessing you have to go to work, man, dude. Kazarian with Jack Evans. Big right hand to Angelico. Kick to the face of Kazarian. Nice. FCU, they've said on Brit Singy that if they lose one more match, that's it, haven't they? I wonder if they lose this, if that could be the start of it. Rock Won't Die 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe it was their champ setting up the belt collector story. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Can't wait. It's going to be the best match of this year if it happens, and I'm sure it will happen. I actually think Ibushi might be in AEW. I think that they've probably got a deal where New Japan will get something like Moxley, and they'll get, whilst he's under contract with AEW, to say that he's under contract with New Japan or something like that. I don't know. There'll be something going on there. It seems like Khan's quite interested in making these big deals. Did you hear Jericho's new podcast? He claims no athlete has died during COVID. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Flipping over. Spear. Matt Jackson's on fire. Go on, dude. Anthony Bowens. Anthony Bowens. Oh, didn't expect him to go that way with the crossbody. That was nice. He was expecting the moonsault, wasn't you? I was. Oh, I like being shocked like that. There we go. The splash, double splash. Sorry, a bit behind. I have a piece of chocolate cake with me right now since it's my mother's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Jake's mother. Oh, kick on the outside. Oh, beautiful DDT over the top rope. 1, 2, and then kick out. Kick out. They have reconvened in the capital trying to certify this election tonight. Yeah, I would assume they would. Get it done so they don't have to deal with any more crap. Jack, I'm pretty sure there always has been, but it's Jericho talking rubbish like always. I don't think any athlete has died of COVID. They're all in amazing shape and get the best doctors in the world taking care of them. I don't know. I suppose the problem with COVID is even if they're in amazing shape, is they've got an underlying condition. Oh, he does the BT trigger with Kazarian. Even if they've got an underlying condition of something, whether they're a fit athlete like Brodie Lee, man. I mean, I'm not saying that he died of COVID, but obviously he had an issue, even though he's an athlete. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't follow enough sports to sort of say. A lot of old sports stars I know have passed away with it. So, did Dom like Goldberg? I was furious. No, I don't think so. I think he feels the same as all of us. I'm not that bothered because it's just like a 3-minute match at Royal Rumble, so it's not going to take much time out of my life. You know what I mean? It'll just be rubbish, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. Oh, it was like it was like the BTE, but actually they went with the super kick to Angelico, taking off the Acclaimed, faking it out, nice, gets the DDT and a super kick. Jack Evans is getting destroyed here. And the ref just checking on Jack Evans, checking he's okay. Got him up. Oh no, they went for the Meltzer driver. Jack Evans gets the roll up. Oh, nice, with the crab going into the pin. That was beautiful. Jack Evans is so underrated, man. Christopher Daniels. I think Christopher Daniels is. Oh no, okay, we're getting the BT. We're getting the Dave Meltzer driver. Oh, he falls on the springboard and he goes over the top. Oh, no one caught him there. But Frankie Kazarian was standing away saying, look, I'm not going to. Daniels with the assist for the Meltzer driver. And gets the pin on Jack Evans. That was really fun, wasn't it? I was really into that. Sorry, dude. I'll get to your comments. Hola, mi amigo, says Jarrell. Hello, my dude. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Jake Agree, Le Champion, just puts his foot, talking to your foot in your mouth. That's one of the songs I've been listening to today by Frankenstein Drag Queens from the Planet 13, one of my favourite bands. Kazarian, that is how you start off a year. Whose music was he playing then? I did miss Goldberg coming back. His promo made zero sense saying Drew doesn't respect legends. WTF was that? I know. It was friggin' stupid. Not only did he... Oh, is Daniels broke his nose or something? Oh no, he's just got a bruise on it. Oh, it's not happening on his watch. They're going for the belts again. So is that what we're setting up for Revolution? That sort of makes sense, wouldn't it? They said they're breaking up when they lose the next match, so it's a bigger deal. Be losing against the Young Bucks, so. Jericho on commentary. During COVID, Jeremy. Yeah, no, his promo made no sense, Jeremy. It was stupid. It was, he's just been in a whole feud with, what's he called? Randy Orton, where he, like, stood up for the legends that he was beating, and then earlier on had to do that awful thing with, like, Hulk Hogan, where it's just weird. Oh, we're getting Abadon tonight. Whoa, hey. Jeremy, I know, right? I was thinking, what the hell is he on about? I know, Jay. Well, he probably just said the wrong word and meant hasn't died of COVID, not during. Washington, D.C. is in crisis. I know, Jamel, we've all been talking about it, dude. The monster truck. Is Medusa driving that? Nice. Cody Rhodes with... Well, it's Snoop Dogg's in his corner. Okay. Sting! Appears live, as he does every week. He doesn't need to be careful. Jamel, smell before the bell. What's up, my boy? Jamel, smell before the bell. Look at the poetry. What's up, comrades? See, no athlete may have died from COVID itself, but they could have got COVID, and that could have made pre-existing conditions worse. That might have had something to do with, like, yeah, we don't know, but it could have done. Or anything, you know. It could have been hospitals not having enough space and stuff like that. There's lots of factors outside of just COVID that it's affecting. In fact, I think we're going to have a serious cancer problem in the next few years. Positivity. Due to the fact that no one's getting screened at the minute, you know. I'm going to burp. Out. From means different to during. There we go. Daniels is amazing. Yeah, he's good, man. Yeah, I think Luke Harper has, to be COVID related, a lung issue during a pandemic where your attacks your respiratory system. Well, they've said it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They didn't go into any details, did they? But one of the issues, I suppose, is any sort of lung issue at the minute. A lot of the resources on what Brodie might have needed, whatever the condition might have been in elsewhere because of the sort of hospitals being involved. I don't know. It's hard to speculate as well because, you know, I don't want to be that person really. If Goldberg or Charlotte win the Rumbles, I'm going to be so annoyed. I think Charlotte might. They might do a 2-year with Charlotte winning. I want Drew to kick the so-called excuse of turkey that's sitting on Goldberg's shoulders. What a joke, says Jamel. Jamel, I have a feeling Goldberg's winning. Sorry. Because I don't see how he can go on to face Roman, which I assume is going to happen at WrestleMania. I don't see how that can happen after losing to Drew. Diminished returns, you know. Jack Sandling, that's a big possibility. I don't think Goldberg. Oh, maybe Goldberg will win. Oh God, it has to be Drew winning at Rumble, right, guys? I mean, WWE wouldn't give it to Goldberg, would they? I'm scared they might. Well, you know, the Fiend. There's your answer. Jake want to rampage with me. They did before, Jeremy, exactly. Yes, Jack, but I would love to rampage at the TV screen with you. And if it does happen, mark my words, I will be, says Jake. Another Monster Truck match. Halloween Havoc 95 was a beauty. Is that what they're doing? I thought we were just giving away a Monster Truck. Are they actually having a match? There's going to be an explosion in Burst now as it's 9 months after lockdown. There we go. There we go. I didn't get laid much during the first lockdown, to be perfectly honest, Jack. And now I busy man. Charlotte just gets stuff. She's what's holding WWE back. Same with stunt casting old men. I don't mind Charlotte. I know you guys don't. I think she's a very talented wrestler. So I think the booking's been a bit weird for her. But if Gold Turnipberg beats Drew, things will go down. Yeah, there might be riots storming the Thunderdome. Abadon has large breasts for a zombie. Indeed, she does, Jimmo. Indeed, she does. Oh, got me coffee. So, Jon Moxley's back. Entering the ring. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you haven't liked the video, it really helps us out if you do. Jack, yeah, Charlotte is great, to be fair, but overused. Stunt casting old men. You mean like AEW with Snake? Dude, there's a massive difference to how AEW use their performers, maybe not Sting, but in general, than what they did on Bloody Monday. It was bloody diabolical. Like, Tatanka, why did he come down to stand there? Probably got a tan for that as well. Jeremy but to be fair, he has not beat Omega. Exactly, man. Exactly. There we go. Jeremy, at least Goldberg can still do what he does, and we don't have to worry if he'll get hurt. Are you kidding? Did you see the match against the Undertaker? I was more worried that he was going to hurt the Undertaker. Jon Moxley promo. And he concussed himself during the match. See, I already like Moxley more when he's not champion. I already like him more. Kenny Omega, the used car salesman Don Callis. Got a zero tolerance policy for shitty people. Are they going to do a rematch, or is someone going to interrupt him here? Oh man, I had lime scale at the bottom of my coffee. That sucks. Kenny, you'll never be safe. You'll get even. And then some. I'm more interested to see who's fighting next, to be honest. I'm already more interested in him. I don't know what it is about Moxley. The boogeyman. look in the eyes of the devil and you're going to realise you crossed the eyes of a wrong guy. Is that what he said? Cross the eyes? Yeah, man. Look, I much prefer Moxley when he's not got a title. Even in that, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. By the way, he was on the top 10 wrestlers list that we did over Christmas. And he got taken off because Dom wanted to put a few people in. It wasn't the highest on the list. A lot of people wanted him at number 1, but I couldn't do it because of I just don't think the matches have been. I just don't get excited. I've not been laid in a bit either, and hopefully Zen ends that. But if not, I'll come up to Hull. Absolutely, my love. Absolutely. What's happening here? Trent's out. Miro comes out. When did we last see him? Chuck and Orange are going to be a tag team for a while. It's not a bad idea for him actually, for a bit. Beat your big goofy ass in the centre of the ring. I thought we'd never get a match. After he beats him, he becomes his young boy. Guys, help me. What's a young boy? The equivalent of a protege. Cool. Not a prostitute. Thank you. Sting won't be wrestling properly, though he will be having cinematic matches, so won't get hurt, Jeremy. I think he might have a match. We'll see. We'll see. Or Kill Taker, lol. Yeah, that's about Jeremy. WWE, no country for old men. Oh, yeah, she has talent, but politics too much. Do we know if Charlotte politics or not? I know she didn't want to come back until she had stories written for her, which I don't think is a terrible idea. Jack, I'm getting laid every day, so I'm perfectly fine, but it's socially distant somehow, and it's fun. Every day is a party in my life. That's wonderful to hear. Thank you, Jakey baby. So if you haven't been laid and you're going to Hull, does that mean you're going to try and seduce Anne? Yes, probably. I'd assume so. You'd try and seduce me with Rehypnol. One thing that I hate about bringing back old guy is that in a real fight, no guy in the late 50s could beat a guy in their 20s, early 40s in their physical prime. Cool, Jake. I don't have too much of a problem with it. I don't think. I can see past that. But I understand why you couldn't. Of course, Jeremy. I'm jealous. You don't have to be jealous, Jeremy. You can come over. Good to see Mox back. Yeah, it is Joey. Moxley is rocking the old man's Widow Peak. Yes, he is. I've got Lime's Cake in a Gimme a Hull Yeah mug. So we're getting Wardlow versus Jake Hager. Dude, they need to have another hardcore match at Revolution. Mate, that'd be cool. Karrion Kross beat the Invisible Arrow shooting guy. I don't even know who the Invisible Arrow shooting guy is, but thank you for the update observing. That's awesome, my dude. Ginger, didn't Edge get hurt in a cinematic match? So how do we know Sting won't get hurt in a cinematic match? Yes, he did. Moxie's better with a chip on his shoulder. Jake's going to come up with a good point back, I bet you. Moxley's better with a chip on his shoulder, and it's hard to have a chip on the shoulder when you're champion. That's how I feel it, mate. There's going to be an AEW Games update after this on their YouTube, is there? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll stick around and watch that, shall we? That Mox was much better. I'd buy his t-shirt. Yes. When's that RWD? The Rock Won't Die. Well, he said it was after on the YouTube, so we'll check it out. We'll keep an eye on it. Jeremy, good point, but I think they will do a cinematic match more Funhouse or Boneyard style. Edge and Autumn was a proper match with some breaks in between for redoing stuff. Yes, it was. It's Jake Hager versus Wardlow in an old-fashioned stirring match. An old-fashioned stirring match. It's nice to see them both in the ring, but not necessarily together. I mean, like, even that takedown there where he sort of pulled him was just like, Jake Hager versus Wardlow, better stomp Hager. I hope so. Hell, I've seen Ant in the bath. Yes, you have. I've called you in from the bath, mate. Hager versus Wardlow should be great, says Jake. Hager's not doing anything for me at all. I know he's Bellator, and I know that he's believable, but he's just, in terms of wrestling, it's just plodding. Hager versus Wardlow should be great. After AEW in 1 hour 30 minutes. Cool Rockwood Die 1 2 3 4 5. I will we'll all check it out together. How about that before we do a review? They just banned Donald Trump from Twitter. Yeah, I think they did that a while ago. Wardlow got caught as he was trying to go under there. Clothesline over the top rope. Jet Swagger and great match has never been spoken, says Jeremy. No, Hager's not, just doesn't do it for me. Double clothesline, puts them both out. If you stayed with us for this, a restaurant quality picture in picture. See, this is what's weird. Like, you guys are all watching this on adverts, and sometimes I miss when the adverts are on because commentary sort of say, but I'm watching this in like full screen, and I'm just watching two men laid on the floor doing absolutely nothing. And there's certain matches where you can't tell where the breaks are. This one. Jamel, really? Says Jack. Jeremy, I thought I read that earlier that they'd banned him from all social media, 12 for 12 hours or something. Jack Swagger and great match has never been spoken. Jamel, really? Jeremy, I actually like Swagger. I enjoyed him in WWE, says Jake. Yeah, you like your UFC guys as well, though, Jake. Which is all cool. He's just been slow. I think the issue for him is he's obviously doing Bellator and this at the same time. And the issue with that is that there's two different things. One, you're trying to hurt people. The other, intentionally not trying to hurt people. So I think it must be very difficult for him to be able to succeed at this one. Do you know what I mean? When the actual one that's a competition, he has to be sort of really well trained in. Does that make sense? I'm talking shit really, but I think it sort of makes sense. Jeremy, I actually always liked Swagger. I enjoyed him in WWE. They didn't, but they deleted his last two tweets. Thanks, Jack. Chump will probably join Parler. I don't know who Parler is, my dude. Donald Trump come back to WWE and become a GM. Yes, he will, Jamel. Yes, I'm sure he will. They'll likely ban him on January this 20th at 12 Eastern. Why is that, my dude? Did you, Ginger, when his biggest feud was with Rey Mysterio? Don't you like more realistic? Jeremy firing shots over at Jakey, baby. Trump in WWE is ratings death. I don't think it is, Jack, at all. I think it'd get loads of ratings. A lot of people supported Trump. Half the country. You get him on WWE, but I'll go watch it. Won't be what we want as wrestling fans, but it's the same with anything. It's the same with Shaquille O'Neal. That's not what we want as wrestling fans. We just know that we know why it's there. Goldberg, I think a lot of people don't want as wrestling fans, but they know that it's going to be a big deal. It's you know, he's an attraction. Just like Shaquille O'Neal. Just like Trump. There we go. The slam from Wardlow. Knees to Hager. Tossing him over. Wardlow showing real strength here. Look at him just flipping him around the ring, man. He's a big dude as well, Hager. That's really cool. Guys, how do you pronounce Xena? Xena. Lol, about to say that, Joey. No one else can tell you how to pronounce Xena. Parler is a right-wing version of Twitter. Ah, right. Okay, Joey. Okay. How do you know about Parler? Is this like a dark web thing, Joey? I'm betting it's a dark web thing. Lol, about to say that, Joey. I had some chip spice on my tea. Did Sarah send you some? That's awesome. Jeremy enjoyed him with Cesaro mainly, but what's unrealistic about him feuding with Ray? Besides the fact in a real fight, Swagger would eat him, nothing at all. I see UFC style fights almost every day, but rarely somebody gets nailed with a spinning roundhouse kick to the head. I prefer wrestling. There we go. Wardlow's a beast, carrying Hager's carcass through this match. I agree completely, Jeff. I agree completely. But it's not. But it's not made it entertaining, has it? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm watching it going, Wardlow's doing a good job here. Has he banged his head or something, Wardlow? Oh no, just his hair. Going over the top. He's selling. Throws him off the ring apron. Parler's fairly mainstream, man. Dude, I had a girl ask me on a dating site to check out her Insta. And I did, but I really struggled. And then I had to apologize to her because I was trying to zoom in on one of the photos. Pure filth. And you end up liking the photos. I got caught. Damn it. Sent on from Wardlow. Nice. Go on, kid. Joey says, no, it's not dark web. Bunch of right-wingers got mad at Twitter, so they started Parler. Oh, really? Really? Wow. Yeah, Sarah sent it came Christmas Eve. Nice, Jack. Do you enjoy your chip spice? Lovely, innit? Jeremy, well, that's not always the case. In UFC 1, before those weight classes, a skinny midget called Royce Gracie won the competition versus jacked guys who are 6'7" plus. And Jeremy Stanley says, yes, Rey Mysterio isn't Roy Gracie. And they now have weight classes for a reason. Oh. Picks him up for the F10. Is that what? Oh, he's doing the spinning thing. 1, 2, 3. Right, Wardlow gets the win. Nice. That looks Wardlow looks strong. Oh, he's all right. He wasn't as bad as I expected. It was okay. What do you guys think of the match? Did you enjoy it? Jeremy, I like the way he wrestled. He used his amateur wrestling skill, amateur wrestling rookie mistake. And I know, Jack, man, I need to learn that. I know what you were trying to zoom in onto, Naughty. I know, Jeff. That's why I had to apologize to her, and I did it off the frigging Gimme a Whole Year account. Yeah, I proper got caught, didn't I? Shit. Jeremy, yeah, because the common ones force them to 5'10", but or whatever guy beat a 6'6" guy, skill will beat size all the time. It's not the size, it's what you do with it, Jakey baby, is what Jake's saying. Oh yeah, chip spice is spot on. It is, man. It's beautiful blend of spices. New year, new beginnings. Private party. He's got the gin. Have you got the juice? Why do you have gin and juice? I mean, I don't have gin anyway. Oh, Snoop Dogg brought the juice. Matt Hardy. I thought this was on BTE, not on Dynamite. He's trying to get him to. For those of you that don't know what's that, I'll tell you after this. He's getting him to sign contracts. He wants everyone to be iconic. What's Snoop Dogg doing? Why was Snoop even in there? So, I'm pretty sure that hasn't been on Dynamite before. If you haven't seen Being the Elite recently, he's been trying to get Private Party to sign a 30% commission so that he gets 30% of whatever they earn. But for someone that hasn't seen Being, and I think it's a bit of a weird story anyway. For someone that hasn't seen Being the Elite, I imagine that'd be a really weird thing to keep up with. And it was a bit bizarre anyway. Brian Cage coming out. Nice, we're getting Brian Cage in a match. Commission. Glad Wardlow on. Absolutely, Joey. Jeremy, will Goldberg ain't no Brock Lesnar. He would lose to Lesnar in a real fight, said Jake. Rock won't die 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Hager match. It was amazing. It was. It was really solid actually. I was surprised. It wasn't Hager though. It was Wardlow. Wardlow looked a star in that match because he was able to take Hager and really sort of do something with him. In my opinion, just in my opinion. Wardlow looked great. I hope they keep pushing him. Yeah, so do I. I thought the match was good, just choppy, and I know it's because of Hager. Wardlow had some great matches with other people. Yeah, you're right. It was choppy. The transitions weren't there, and I think that felt like Hager's fault for me. Chris Jericho choked out Lesnar. I think Goldberg has a shot. There we go. Don't worry, Anne. I've asked her, but Xena won't make a YouTube and follow us. Oh, dude. Xena's not worth it, mate. Spin her off. Don't really. Do what you want. Have fun. Just don't try and zoom in on her Instagram photos. Jeez. Jeremy, I don't believe that story, and Brock is a former UFC champion, so I doubt it. Booker T beat up Batista, and Batista did MMA, then Booker didn't. Why did Snoop Dogg have an umbrella? Did he, Jack? I missed that. Jeremy, there's some things in wrestling you have to get over, because there's no way it can 100% be realistic, as in the same guy wins in a real fight. Then it may as well be a real fight. Jeremy, Batista was not good at all at it. And I don't think it was before Batista done it. Ginger, I'm using your logic. You're the one who thinks about real fighting when watching wrestling. I don't, said Jeremy. Turning it against you, Jake. Turning it against you, mate. Had the sound down. What were the contracts I just signed? It's for like 30% of his 30% of the money that they make goes to Matt Hardy now. it's a weird angle that's been on Being the Elite. Oh, however, I do recommend if you're into heavy metal, check out this week's Being the Elite. Mikey Ruckus debuted his new video that was with Matt Hardy. Really cool tune, man. Check it out. Bruce Lee once said, "To defeat me, your mind must be faster than the fist. Before you made your first strike, I thought of 1,000 ways to strike the mind before the fist." Thank you, Jamal. Thank you, Jamal. There we go. I don't watch Being the Elite, so this story is odd to me. I thought it would be, Jack. And it was odd to me even watching Being the Elite, so I can't imagine how it was to someone just seeing Matt Hardy in a suit all of a sudden, really. Jeremy, yes, but like I said, there is stuff I can't get over. I'm an MMA fan mainly, so everything comes back to would it be possible? And it certainly would be possible. Someone of Ray's size beating Swagger. Jeremy Stanley, Goldberg is an attraction, has nostalgia, and as much as I can play in the 9-year-old kidding me, is always glad to see his favourite WCW wrestler. That's cool, man. Yes, cool. It'll be a 5-minute match. It won't get in the way of my life. You know what I mean? So that's cool. It's all right. I understand why they're doing it. It just doesn't excite me, but that's fine. Wrestling's not there just to make me happy. Jeremy, but Ray beating Swagger has to do with MMA. Usually, more experienced guy wins. You have the excuse that Swagger was young and cocky and over his head. Snoop has an umbrella for the D-Rizzle. Oh. Very good. Oh, it's Darby Allin that he's fighting. Nice. Is this for the championships? Oh, it's a weigh-in. Oh, a new one. Oh, nice. That's way better. I missed the belt coming out, but I can see it in his hands now, and it looks great. That looks way better. The story is good on Being the Elite, but don't put Snoop in a BTE bit. Put him with Ricky and Hobbs. Yeah, man, that'd be much better. Rock Out Day. Much better. Owen Prey, that match was 5 stars to me. Glad you enjoyed it, and welcome. Hope you're doing well, mate. Goldberg is one of my favourite wrestlers as well, Jeremy. D-Rizzle. There we go. Did you hear that Twitch shot? That was hilarious. No, I didn't, Owen. What was it, mate? Snoop Dogg versus Orange Cassidy in a gin and juice match. Probably, yeah, probably. Yeah. Jamal, that is really smart. I would love that match. I suppose it could make it work, couldn't they? Why are they doing this? Oh, come on. Yeah, we know he's a lot lighter than the £100 difference. Of course it is. Darby Allin takes the microphone. Oh, Pod, this is wrong for Darby, isn't it? You may say this feud has been 9 months in the making. We know how this ends, so let's. Get your ass out the ring. Sting's coming down. Of course he is. What? What? It's Sting! Well, at least they're not showing the snow machines. There he is. It's Stang. Ricky Starks is great, man. How can you not watch him when he's on screen? Oh, they're showing the snow machines again. Stop it. Stop it, please. I'm sick of this snows. God, it's like a... That championship is so much better. Nothing's happening, dudes. Nothing's happening. And Sting and Darby go off separate ways. MJF has commandeered a camera. I'll get to all your comments in a minute, and I'll try and give my opinions on that. Obviously, you can tell I'm not best pleased with it at all. Hager's pissed. I know you feel like a loser, but you're a winner. Undefeated in the Octagon, so to be proud of yourself. But you know what? You're cool. Thanks for checking on me. I've gone from being raged to being fine. Yeah. Right, up next is Cody Rhodes, Matt Sydal. Let's go into this a bit. Sting and Darby Allin with the weight thing with Hobbs, not Hobbs, sorry, Brian Cage. There's a lot of talk at the minute of Darby Allin being too small and stuff like that. So I get that the overall sort of impact of this is that he beats Brian Cage and comes off as a small guy that can win. But I don't think they needed to make it that obvious. I don't think they needed that tonight. Sting being used in this way. Look, we've seen it. We've seen it a lot of times now, and it's starting to get a bit stale. I have no. It's not moving any story on at all. They're doing the same thing all the time, and we don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. They need to start doing something, telling a story, because it's becoming very repetitive. It's the same imagery. It's the same, which I think is wonderful imagery. And I think that the idea of them too. But we just need a little bit more. Whatever that is, whether that's, I don't know, Darby Allin putting his skateboard down next to Sting's feet, anything. Sting putting his bat down to, I don't know. Need something, or a proper face-to-face or something. It's getting repetitive, in all honesty. Jeremy, and when did you stop watching wrestling and start again? Because a few times we talk about CM Punk and you say you weren't watching at the time. Cool question, Jeremy. I'm so behind in comments, so I'm quite happy going to it more in the future. But basically, I was watching probably till about 2000 ish. So sort of Attitude Era, from I'd say about 93, and then picked it up at the Undertaker Shane McMahon WrestleMania because I heard that Undertaker was retiring then, and I thought I'd check it out, and then got back into it, and you know, watched a lot of stuff beyond that as well. So you know, but I haven't caught up with everything. I'm not a genius of wrestling, Jesus. That's normally why Dom was here. That's why we started the podcast, so we could watch all the original pay-per-views from the start, because I never had access to them as a kid. And so it was like, we'll do it, we'll watch him, we'll do a review, and we'll chat about it, and he can sort of guide me through what we sort of missed. And so, yeah, so there we go. And I think the network's great for stuff like that, you know. Joking, of course, but I would hate a match. But it would be fun, I guess. But I would not be able to take it serious, no. He's going to fight 5 guys who are a lot bigger than him. Yes. Yes, but we don't need... No, he's only going to fight Brian Cage. But the thing is, we don't need to be told that. There's enough crap going around at the minute with people saying that already. They don't need to be highlighting that on the show. Oh man, Winter is here. Indeed he was. While Matt Hardy was talking with Private Party, discussing the 30% he will take, and it's not a third party that will take your other profits like Twitch. Ah, very cool. Very cool. Last night, what happened on Dark? Oh, -1. -1 take on Michael Stunt. You always win because you got a bigger person than you. What was that all about? And we don't like swearing. Sorry, dude. Jeremy stopped around 2000 and started around 2016. There we go, Jake. Jake knows my history. Look at that. Xena, he swore, save me, save me. Glorified mascot. Nice, I'd love to see Jurassic Express and FTR properly. I'm looking forward to that. That's a cool match. Be nice to see FTR against someone like Michael Stunt. I think we could do some interesting stuff with him. Don't worry about a flashback. 16 years of no wrestling. I couldn't do it. No, I just lived. Allsting does his walkout with it and point about. Yeah, he is. He is. It's not very good. You know. I get that he's a name. I get that he's an attraction, but yeah, needs to be more now. Because I'll start agreeing with what Jeremy's saying. 16 years of Raw wrestling, I couldn't do it. Yeah, like I say, I was doing other stuff, and then part of the reason I got into it is because the partner I was with at the time, everything was doing together, like watching TV or whatever. I just needed something for myself, for God's sake, you know, something for myself, and so this is what I did. It's Stang. Oh man, Winter is here. Is it Snow or is it Dandruff? Probably Dandruff. Head and Shoulders. Darby just put the belt in a no DQ match, then bring a gun to the ring. There we go, Jack. There we go. Ryan Pillman, his ass. God, I hate the fake Snow thing. It was good first time, but I just drop it because the idea is that no one expects you don't expect him to how people have the snow already. I get what you're saying. Did Snoop Dogg just do the Oh, they are playing a Snoop Dogg song. He's done a cover of the song. Cool. There's no thing is another one of my nitpicks in wrestling that does my head in. I don't mind it. I think it's visually quite stunning. He should show the belt regardless if it didn't show much. Absolutely. You should have had a clear shot of the belt, which I missed. But I just thought I missed it because I was reading comments or something. Brian Cage is head shaped like one of them Stonehenge heads on Easter Island. Jamel, wow. It is. He's got a very sharp face, unlike me, who's just round and slightly overweight. Can Jericho not be on the show once? No, because they need the ratings. They really need to flesh out this alliance. Yes, they do. I agree the snow is a little much. I don't mind the snow. I quite like the fact that it was like a blizzard as well. They need to hold back on Sting. He needs a good reason to show, not on every show. Absolutely rock what die. At the minute, they're just bringing him out. Like they could do this, but give it a few weeks between. Give us some excitement to what is going to happen. But even in that case, they still need to start doing something, whatever that is, whether it's a symbolic image or something. Agreed, he should be special. Absolutely, Owen. It's not special, and it's not getting special anymore. However, I feel a lot of people are going to be complaining about it after tonight, and I feel that AEW will do something next week. People are dying. Do you care enough for the living? There are people dying. Do you care enough for the living? And I thought the TNT. Oh, hi, John Elite. How are you doing, mate? I thought the TNT title was going to get redesigned. And why does it have the same design, just with a black belt strap? I don't know, but I'd much prefer it than the red strap. I thought the red strap looked a bit too much like a toy. Yeah, they did say it was a redesign. I don't know if they've changed out or not, but it looks a lot better just with a black strap, doesn't it? Knees from Sydal to Cody on the outside. I like Darby versus Cage. Decent match. Yes, it should be. They're going to work in WWE storyline and make Darby Allin turn out to be Sting, illegitimate son. Oh God, no, don't do that. Don't, Jeff. Don't even speak that into existence, please. Normally your booking's really good. It's off. You need some of that Cincinnati chili. Is what you need, my brother. John Elite, not sure. I'd do a video on CM Punk with Gimme a Whole Yeah. There you go. Stop watching from 12 to 18, says Observing. There you go. A lot of people have time off wrestling. It's cool. Yeah, Sting might be a bit overused. Save him a bit, maybe. Agreed. Coming out every week. Moving like a statue. What's his game plan? Don't trust anybody. Yeah. I started watching again in the beginning of 2019. Nice. Welcome back. Is that partly because of Wrestle Story as well, Observing? They're very entertaining, man. Very entertaining. We always have a laugh on there, me and Observing stuff when we watch them together. Dom saw my video in the bathroom today. I shot it in September. Did he? What did he comment on it? Did he comment on it? I remember that video. Why is Brodie Jr. getting involved with wrestling affairs? Well, he's got a contract, mate. He's got a contract, so AEW Negative One's contract says he has to stay in school. AEW doing another thing. That's nice, man. That's cool, isn't it? I won't mind Negative One being this overriding force in Dark Order. That'd be quite fun, actually. Mandy, would you be able to take it seriously? I don't know. Christopher Francis has joined us. Hello, my dude. Welcome. Hope you are doing well. Did I miss any matches? Yeah, a couple, mate. A couple. I'm sure someone will have told you. AEW is great. However, do they need to sign all these huge stars? It makes them seem bad when they lose. Yeah, they sort of do. Yeah. They need the name value. I mean, WWE's got so much talent in it. So, right, in terms... No, you are talking about stars as opposed to Snoop Dogg. So yeah, I'd say so. Snoop Dogg's playing Arn's job this evening. Don't know why. Jamel, it does not bother me. It's to give his family a future, absolutely, and give him some money. He won't be doing much apart from hanging out with wrestlers who he likes, yeah. And the thing is, I know it's only on Dark, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter. And the other thing is, Tony Khan probably give Negative One the remainder of Brodie Lee's contract, and sort of paid him off there, and it's looking after him and it's looking after his family, and I think that's a really nice thing to do. If I have death in service, actually, my parents would get a lot of money at the minute. Will they do fake snow in June? Yes, they will, Jack. It doesn't snow in Jacksonville. No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, the cut winter is coming, Jack. Lol. I'm still not sure how Game of Thrones isn't suing them. No. Me neither. HBO must have nearly no money after Game of Thrones. Maybe we'll get a Game of Thrones wrestler like we did with Kiss Demon in WCW. Do you know, I've only watched season 1 of Game of Thrones. Jerry Bucket and the disgusting Lancaster storyline. I mentioned some about changing the TNT title during the Brodie tribute show. Could it happen? This is why I love AEW more than WWE. You mentioned some about changing Brodie. Oh, I don't get your comment, my love. Sorry, Jamal. And whether we admit it or not, we all lost something. We lost friends, we lost family, we lost part of ourselves. What are you guys on about? What have I said? What have I done? What have I done? Yeah. They could bring in Swoggle to be Tyrion. Wrestle story are knowledgeable and entertaining. Plus, Mr. G is one of only 2 NFL fans who I know who's actually nice. There we go. I was going to say, Jack, I'm an NFL fan, but I said but you said who is nice, so I understand why you didn't list me. Oh, you're the other one, said Jack. Oh, Jack's flirting with you. Watch out, Jeremy. On the top rope. Nice. Suplex. Why is he coaching? Why is Snoop Dogg coaching? Grado is in AEW. Is he? Is he? He debuted It's Your Cell. When you call my name like a little prayer. And I can't believe what you've done. What have I done? What have I done, Jackie boy? What have I done? Misses the moonsault. I'm caught up on chat, is what I've done. Yes. What have I done? Have I missed a song or something? Did one of you say a song and I've been an idiot? I don't know what I've done. And do you know who Grado is? Absolutely. British wrestler. Was he in Impact? I know he was in World of Sport for a while. What haven't you done? Oh, there we go. There we go. Q, says Jeremy. Doesn't help. Over jumping Matt Sydal. Really nice sort of going for the Hurricanrana, but ends up turning it into the Cobra Clutch. That was really smooth. It's Yet Self. What's Yet Self? What's Yet Self? Quick, everyone start chatting so he falls behind again. Not happening. Back kick. Cody, oh, both of them going over the ropes. I remember when Cody Rhodes was dashing. Now he's thrashing. The Jarrell. Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was an Impact. Grado was. Yeah, cool. Grado's cool. Grado was in ICW and Impact. There we go. It's boss time. Oh, beautiful kick off the ropes. That's really nice, man. That's Grado's catchphrase. Oh, is it? Right, okay, cool. I can't remember. I haven't seen Grado for ages, man. Back of Cody's back looks red from the ring ropes. The back of Cody's back. What a silly prick I am. God, that's why I couldn't do commentary. Sydal jumping back up, landing on Cody's shoulders, going for the Frankensteiner. Got caught up a little, but again, going down it looks really neat. And now that's Wrestle Kingdom over, have you watched it? No, I haven't. I'm sorry. I will. Ronnie Pickering is all elite. Oh, yeah. God. Do you know who I am? Sasha's cousin's in this match. Yes, she is. Also the bloke from the Just Eat adverts. Who did Ambrose fight at Wrestle Kingdom? I don't think he fought. Didn't he just cut a promo? Someone, I'm sure someone will tell you. That was a beautiful Crossroads. It's a really nice, solid match, this, man. Oh, he's going for a second because Cody just can't win with one these days. 1, 2, 3. Jeremy, no one that says Jake. Yeah, I think he just cut a promo. Oh, so Pentaco's attacking Cody with Luther. Woo! Tony Schiavone's trying to sell that they're dangerous. Is Snoop Dogg going to help him out? Oh, so Pentaco was kicking miles away from Cody there. Sydal's kicks, very nice. Cody with a big slam. Snoop Dogg's put his coaching guide away. Snoop. No, he's going to the top rope. Don't know what he's doing. Why is he instructing him where to place him? Oh god, oh god, oh god, don't fall off, Snoopy. The Snoop splash. Yeah, not the best. CM Punk Jeremy, he just showed up and said he would be at New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yes, he did. And Jeremy Stanley, none. He just sent a warning to Kenta and Kojima. Ooh, yeah, man. Don't need to see Luther on Dynamite. No, neither do I, Jeppy baby. Snoop Dogg gets high all the time, but that's the highest he's been off the ground. Hey, Jamel. Hey. Watch how he lands, where he lands on his feet and then he kicks him out. That's hilarious. Whatever. Oh, whatever. Oh, Jesus. Great to see Sydal get TV time. I'm surprised it gave him so much offense. Yeah, man. Cody does, though. Cody, you know, always does an ending that's too much. Going to commentary, giving a hug to Jericho. Jericho's jacket's awesome. Snoop gets a pin. Yeah, yeah, it's crap in it. What kind of splash was that? It's hilarious, is what it was, John Elite. Worst splash I've seen, yeah. And there he is putting his glasses on. Well, that Snoop Dogg was something else. Did he ever do any moves in WWE? You'd have to let me know. I wasn't there during it. I actually really enjoyed Evan Bourne in AEW. Snoop is the highest dude in the world. Yes, he is, because I got high. Snoop has led one of the most interesting lives of all time. I don't know much about him, to be perfectly honest, Joey. I don't know much about him. Bad splash, but still better than Sydal's debut, absolutely. Has he done anything in AEW to enjoy? Who's that? Sydal? He's done stuff on Dark, but I mean, no. Jericho hates Snoop Dogg. First it was fruit, now it's dogs. There we go. Evan Bourne, Jeremy. No, not really. So why did you enjoy him in AEW? Snoop Dogg life has not been that interesting compared to Ozzy and Motley Crue. I watched The Dirt again the other day, the Netflix one. That's really good. And I had to tell Xena why wrestlers jump off a top rope. Well, yeah, why? I don't know. I'm gonna go to make a cup of tea, dudes. I'll be back in a minute. If anyone joins us, be gracious. 11 viewers. We're on 11 viewers. We're gonna see if the anticipation of what comes out the curtain is gonna draw more viewers. Oh, it's gonna be Abadon and Shida next. That's exciting. I'm gonna turn my screen just so I can see Abadon's entrance. Cheers, dudes. Oh, that started fast. What did I miss? Oh. Nice. Hikaru Shida! Hikaru Shida! Rhea Ripley is on AEW. Yeah, don't believe you. Feed Zeke's cakes. Excuse me, but feed Zeke's cheeks. Hello. How are we doing? 10 viewers. Yes, we're down. That's fine. Has she got bite marks on her neck? What's she got? Kicking her head against the apron. Yeah, does she have a scar? No, she doesn't. Thought there was blood everywhere. Oh, it's bruised. Yeah, there was blood everywhere, dear. Abadon caught it and biting that now. Oh, I'd love to. Not gonna say it. And it's nice how it's left like bruising on her leg, on a Kuroshida's leg from her makeup. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, I like that a lot. I think that looks really cool. Snoop Dogg life has not been that interesting. Jeremy, I don't really enjoy his matches, but nothing special, just good nostalgia, I guess. Yes, we get to see the purple finally. The purple. The star's back. My curtains. Oh, she's dragging her under the ring. Oh, this is cool, man. Who are the people in the pictures? She's an actress, isn't she? They've gone under the ring. And Abadon's out now by herself. She's eating some more blood. Oh, there's a makeup artist underneath doing something to Shida. I'm down with this. Feed Zeke's cakes. Snoop Dogg splash was hilarious where he landed. He's still awesome though. Yeah, it was hilarious. Oh, what? Oh, there's a bloody hand. She's bit her neck again. There's blood all over her neck. Why has she got red all over her arm as well? The drummer's name in Venom is Abadon, says Jericho. Good knowledge, Jericho. I wonder what's behind it or what will come. Boss time. Snoop Dogg could be the acclaimed manager, teach them how to rap. Yeah, he could. That'd be good. That'd be good use of a celebrity. Certainly give him something. Are we back from picture yet, or is it still good? If loving a purple curtain is wrong, I don't want to be right. Rhea Ripley is on AEW. Nice. Welcome one and all to the channel. All new to the channel. We act as a wrestling stream, but really, if you enjoy staring at purple curtains, we are the channel for you. So like and subscribe. Purple love heart. Purple love heart for the purple boudoir curtains, Jeremy. I'm all for it, brother. Rhea Ripley. OMG. Nice. She's targeting the neck again. Rhea Ripley could be in the Riot Squad. She is the muscle of the group. Oh, God. No. She's way better than that. I'm sus. Who else? Light Train. Woohoo. Yeah, everyone liked the video. It really helps us out. This could be bigger than Lex Luger on the first Nitro. Shida. I have a huge crush on Shida. Jamel, if you have a huge crush on Shida, please feel free to join our Discord and ask Jeremy if he can PM you some videos of Shida. I'm sure he will enjoy doing that for you. He sent me them, and I was very pleased. Also, I watched Shotzi Blackheart in it was an old horror movie she did, and she got naked in it. And she has them heart-shaped nipples, you know, that the tattoos you can have. Facts. I have a crush on Ant. Thanks, Jackie, baby. Shida is all right in the ring, not too bad. Just great. Not great, just all right. I love her. I think she's great. Can you feel the love tonight? Can you feel the love tonight, Jeremy? Abadon and Shayna Baszler must be sister biting people on the neck. Absolutely. I really hope Abadon wins the belt, says Owen. I don't know if she should win the belt. I love this story. I think there's so much potential in this story. I sort of want it to carry on, actually. I think it's done wonders for the women's division, actually, giving them all these stories since Full Gear. Like, the women's division's improved so much. Good for them. I have a crush on nobody since I've slept with a lot of women and in a great relationship right now with Bailey and Ann. There we go, Jake. There we go. AEW turned The Walking Dead, lol. Absolutely feeds these cakes, and I'm all down with it. Should I shave my beard? It's a few inches off my face. I saw Dom earlier today. Oh, he brought me a Christmas present round. He brought me a Ouija board. A Ouija board to play with my friends. It's a really nice Ouija board, actually. Not that I've ever. I'm not a Ouija board man. I'll show you the planchette from it because it's beautiful. I'll show you that after the stream if you remind me. Should I shave the beard? It's up to you, my dude. Jack, hell no. Grow your beard all the way down to your private groin. Your private groin should be public groin. Uh-oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Jamel is just quoting songs this evening. Just quoting songs. Jamel, as long as you're over 18, I will be glad to send you the videos. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you for reminding me that we don't just assume that everyone is over the age of 18. But Jeremy is our dealer in Palm. LMAO, Hall, and Oates. Jake Dunn. Best women's storyline since Britain Swole, even though the end to that was a little flat. Yes, it was a little flat. It sort of didn't really end, did it? The highlight was sort of the pre-show match where it didn't end up being pre-show, did it? The doctor surgery match. And then nothing really after that. Weird. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. I think there's a lot more depth in it as well. To be perfectly honest, I don't think there will. I think this will be it. But suplex from Shida onto Abadon. She's bridging for a little bit and then going back down. Should have done something. You're from Kansas. Welcome, dude. Welcome, dude. Oh, got her up. No, Shida rolls through. No, kick out. Kick out. LMAO. I went to say area and changed it to groin and combined the two. There we go. She got the pin. Hikaru Shida. Shida. Man, I'm all for Shida. You're out of touch. I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. Jamel, man. Jamel is just like on fire this evening. He's on fire. He's not even doing poetry anymore. He's just ripping off songs like Dom does. Oh, it's all good. Feed Zeke's cakes. Feed Zeke's cheeks. Sorry, dude. It's freaking 2:30 in the morning. Love AEW. I love AEW, mate. I think it's great. It's been a good show. Enjoyed it. No, says Owen. Yeah, she won. She won. Feed Zeke's cheeks. Where at in Kansas? There you go. Poor Abadon. She deserves so much. I think she's good. Serena D versus Tay Conti. That could be good. Be very good. Brodie Lee, the Exalted One t-shirt's nice. Cool. The Dark Order are behind Tay Conti. Tay Conti are turning. Dark Order are face now, aren't they? I think they're face after last week. The Elite in action next week. Kansas City Chiefs suck, plus Trump doesn't know what state that Teabag's from. Teabag's from Yorkshire. I'm a Cowboys fan. Oh, Dallas Cowboys. That's my favourite team. Oh, wow. I mean, not that I know knack all about American football, but damn, the cheerleaders are hot. And if you're going to choose a team, good enough reason. If it makes sense for my name. Dom, the unoriginal of poems. I bet he starts stealing actual poetry next, not just song lyrics. You guys are so funny with him. Thank you so much for carrying on. Wichita. Which one? Wichita. It's cool word. Zeke's talent. Cowgirls. I love a cowgirl. Yeehaw. Okay, I keep my head held till you come around, but when you do, it rains on your day full of parades. Jamel. Baby. We're getting Ray Fenix and Kenny Omega next, dudes. This is going to be fun, isn't it? It's going to be a match that Jeremy hates. Give it a chance. Let's all give it a chance, eh? I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be very happy, I can tell. Tennessee Titans, Memphis bound, though. Don't know what that means. I'm glad they're giving this match some good time. Yeah, and you know what? I think the Hikaru Shida Abadon match was just long enough, actually. I think what I've seen of Abadon, I like her as a character. Oh, Pax back. A very dangerous individual. An assassin. I wonder if Pac's gone home. Nice. I think this match is going to be pretty wild. Me too, mate. I can't wait. I'm so happy you're all watching it with me as well. This is really cool. Thank you so much. We've got 12 people in. Thank you all so much for joining. Man, I'm loving this Kenny Omega's new entrance. This is great. This is awful. I love it. No, it's going to be. I think running back's name is Zeke. Right. And he does feed me when he does good. So my name is Feed Me Zeke's Cheeks. That's all good, my dude. Feed me more. I just need to start calling you Feed, though, my dude. If you join us again, just consider subscribing. Manitoba, Canada, and Jericho goes, yes! Oh, here we go. Oh, he's got the cleaners out. Only 2? Come on, Kenny. God, I love it. It's awful. Oh, he's looking more and more cleaner, isn't he, baby? I can't wait for this match. Me too, man. It's going to be a flip fest, and let's start a botch meter for Phoenix. But Phoenix can botch a lot. I'll agree with that. I can't wait for this match, and me neither. Tampa, you can tell I've just got excited again, haven't I? Tampa suck, but are doing okay as they lead by Patriots. The Cincinnati Bengals, I know we suck. You don't have to remind me. What's wrong with the New England Patriots? They cheat, Jack. Raiders are good, Rugs are good, Bengals are enough. The Patriots are the anus of the NFL. Agreed, Jack. Well, isn't besides Belichick and Edelman, Jamel, every team cheats. Just do some reading. No Baltimore Ravens, my true team. But living in Tennessee is either Steelers or Titans. You do realise I haven't got a single clue what any of you were talking about. I'm pleased you're having your conversations. Enjoy your conversations. I'm going to enjoy some wrestling. How about that? Oh, mate, I've got messages from my dating profile. Got them to read after this. It's going to be fun. Life is good. Life is good. Ugh. Tailing NFL. Come on, Jack. Whether every team cheats or not, the Patriots have gotten caught so many times. They're very good at selling in American football. Not that I should go to wrestling school. I always think about that about football when they do fouls across here. They always like do these real dramatic falls, and I'm like, if you did a bit of wrestling training, you might be able to make that look real, kid. I live in Michigan. My favorite teams are Titans, Tigers, Yankees, Padres, and the Red Wings. Dale, how are you doing, Dale? Have I said hello to you? I don't think I have I? Have you been with us? It's because your picture's just a D. Hello. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, mate. Kenny Omega's entrance is awful. I love it. Yeah, me too, man. I love it. It's so corny and it's perfect. It's just great. It's just great. Have your team lifted 6 Lombardis? Don't know what that means. Exactly, Jeremy. They have all got punished. Don't know what that means. I've been listening to Buck Cherry a lot today, particularly little Buck Cherry, a cracking band, Jake. Hey, you're crazy, bitch, but you look so good. I'm on top of it when I dream of doing you all night. Scratches all down my back will keep me right on. That's my dance moves as well in the club. Where my NBA fans at? Oh, Jesus, Jamel, don't start. Very true. Hope no big botches happen off the top rope or anything. I think Jeremy's called it. It probably happened, but we'll see. Jeremy will let us know, trust me. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. The Patriots have been caught deflating footballs, recording other teams during practices multiple times. Why is that not allowed? Recording... Patriots get caught because Roger Goodell hates us. We get caught, yeah, that means they're cheating. Jamel, I watch the NBA I'm a Sacramento fan. 6 Lombardis, end of. LMAO, I don't know what they're on about. Rubbings Racing, Days of Thunder. Don't know what that means either. What you all talking about? I don't know. Welcome to the Gimme a Whole Year stream. It's a wrestling podcast. But you do what you want. Jack timing up swearing. Screw you, Jake. Lie, I lie, I cheat, I steal. Yes, you do, Jack. Yes, just like the Patriots. I do the NBA. Don't have a team, but enjoy watching games. There we go, Jeff. There we go. You found an NBA fan. So maybe you can talk about something else I don't freaking understand. Oh my god, Jack, you sound like every Patriots fan ever. Memphis Grizzlies, we almost beat the Lakers last night. I don't know what you're on about. Dudes, Kenny Omega, Ray Fenix is about to start. Screw Joy. Talk about what you want. Talk about what you want. Yeah, that's a song I found Buck Cherry from. Yeah, man. Lit Up's a really good song, though. I love your cocaine. I love your cocaine. Yeah, it's a good song. I've seen Buck Cherry a few times. Joy, I say again, we win. Yeah, Jamel Jamon is a star. Okay, we're gonna watch the YouTube video straight away after this. We'll see if there's anything interesting for 2K games. If you guys want, not all of you stay for the review anyway. So let's see what the games are gonna bring us. You know what I mean? Kick to Ray Phoenix. I'm a Tom Brady fan, to be honest. I've heard of Tom Brady. Couple of lines on a Friday night ain't gonna hurt nobody. Absolutely. Good Owen was just going with the cheating jokes. Cheating jokes? Oh, right, yeah. I don't care if he cheats. He's great. He's great. Tom Brady won 6 Lombardis, not the Patriots to prove it to the pudding, proving this year. Superman, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what he's saying. Oh! Oh, it starts. It starts. Wow. God, I'm such a mark. I'm such a mark. Oh, step up Hurricanrana there. Not as good as the Spike one a second ago. A lot of Hurricanrana, said Feed Zeeks. Absolutely. Oh, that felt like a 619 with some stank in it. And an another Hurricanrana on the outside. Belichick and Brady is what I want for Christmas. Brandy is what I want for Christmas. Don't even know what that means. Oh, nice. He misses the kick. But it looks like it was intentional. Swinging DDT, but Fenix is straight back on his feet. Drop kick. Moxley might try to sue Kenny. Yeah, he might do. Ooh. Oh, he goes for a springboard and gets chopped off the ring apron. What is this? Go big. What's that all about? I don't understand how all the people are in it. I want a Xena for Christmas. What, a Warrior box set? Chops to Fenix. Over the barricade. It's a tall task. The KC is going to repeat. Over, roll, but gets caught into the Snapdragon suplex. Beautiful. Really nice. It's a tall task. The KC is going to repeat. Mahoney's is the new face of the future NFL. Go, Jamel, go back into song mode. Enter Jamel song mode. Cody got a TV show with Snoop. Oh, has he, mate? Right, cool. I ready to see Bruce Reigns. Go Big's a show with Cody and Snoop on TNT. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So who's the girl? Oh, landed harsh on the apron. Who's the girl next to Snoop then? Thank you, Jeff. Sorry, mate. I don't know everything about stuff like that in America, you know. Oh, landing his back on the barricade. Hercules' Legendary Journeys was an amazing show, Jack. That's where Xena originated from. Yes, it is. There you go. And not knock. Who's there, Jack? Not who's there. That guardrail hurts. I know, mate. I know. Carry him about enough at work. Yeah, Mahomes is ridiculously talented, especially with Brady. He's bad at the Styles Don't match. Mahomes lost to my Raiders. Over the top, Kotaro Crusher. The girl is Amy Dumas. There we go. Jake, still waiting for your joke, mate. Not knock. Big man, pig. Big man. Pig man. Haha. Charade, are you? Charade, you are. Is that Star Wars? Have you entered Star Wars mode? Oh, Justin Herbert. I mean, what a kid. Next to Snoop is Rosario Dawson. She's beautiful. And Chase Young, OMG. Raiders did well. Raul who? Chop to Fenix. Chop to Kenny. $20% off everything at AEW shop. I don't know if that's just AEW. I've got that awesome Kenny t-shirt. And watch the show Spartacus Blood and Sands on Stars, and you see Xena with no clothes on. You're welcome. Please join our Discord and start hassling Jeremy to send you links to various porn sites if you are over the age of 18. Love to help you with it. Oh, that springboard headbutt. Wow. This match is puke, says Jeremy. Get out of it. This is real fun. Going to the top, getting pushed off. This is everything you like in Sasha Banks, but done right, because there's been no botches yet. Oh, beautiful drop kick. Beautiful drop kick. Raul Moat. Not Knock, who's there? Raul Moat. Raul Moat. Raul Moat. Raul Motu. Raul Motu. I was really excited for this Kenny match, but it's been disappointing. I mean, I've loved it. I think it was great. Oh yeah, I never watched porn before I was 18. Yeah, bullshit. Raul Moat who? Raul Moat main events on. I'm lost. Rolling over the top of Ray Fenix. Oh, moonsault into the bloody suplex. Beautiful. Dude on the far right is a stand-up comedian, Bert Kreischer. He's got a pretty funny bit called The Machine. Cool, this is on the Big Show. Dude on the far right of the Big Show poster. Thanks, man. Oh, wow, what a suplex that was. What a suplex that was. I'm 17 and I know what videos. Oh. On your birthday, send Jeremy a message on our Discord. Well, Jack, you did, but it wasn't sent to you by me. There you go. That was right on his head. It was only a fantasy. The wall was too high, as you see, no matter how he tried. He not break free, and worms ate into his brain. Hey, you. Beautiful stuff, Jamal. Jack, really be honest, I watch it nearly 10 year. 10 year. What's a porn? Can be many things to many different people, Jack. Moti is the Northeast legend, LMAO. I've never heard of him, dude. 2 or 3 weeks ago, you were talking about cooks. Right, whoa, Joey. I wasn't talking about cooks. The Acclaimed were talking about cooks, and I was merely informing you all, for those that didn't know what cooks were, what a cook is. Which I think was valuable information. Now, porn. Can't wait to see what you're talking about in another 2 weeks, Lars. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Welcome to the Gimme Wrestling Podcast. Filth, let me tell you. I eat worms who eat my brain. How do you respond to that? Do you go onto other podcasts and say stuff like this? It's a flick, says Jamel. Oh, cool. Okay. I don't know what flick is, man. Hilarious. Good, Joey. Glad you're having a good time. I don't know if you heard that, but I probably did a real squeaky fart. Apologies not needed at all. I'm joking. That's all good. That's all good. I know, man. I know. It's all good, brother. Last Raw was hosted by Dom. We were talking about ASMR. Stay around. We have amazing convos. Yeah, man. I know he was on about ASMR. I was watching that and I was like, dude, you don't even realize what you're saying or doing right now. Oh shit, bugs. And also, why the hell would anyone want to listen to Dom as ASMR? Like, why? It'd be like me breathing heavily into a microphone. It's not something you'd want. He's actually performing ASMR for us. I know, I was watching. It's terrible. And yes, Ant, we did hear you fart. Good. A flipping epic. Yes, man. That's how the Joker farts. That sound farted like your phone vibrating on it. So it was really hard to squeeze out, actually. I had to do a little cheek lift. Oh, super kick from Fenix onto Omega. Bending him backwards, man. Oh, V-trigger, but he jumps back up with a kick and then goes back down. Beautiful stuff, man. What a match this is. What a match. Do we have a new champ? Not yet, Ivan, but I very much doubt it. But God, it's been a good match. Bloody good match. How are you, Ivan? Nice to see you. And did you follow through? No, I didn't. Oh! Waiting for the tornado, but the knee gets him in the face, lifting him up for the powerbomb. Oh, 1, 2, kick out. V-trigger. Oh, I love how he V-triggers and he just falls through. Do we have a new champ? And did he follow through? Ray Fenix reverses 6-9 thing is the top 3 coolest reversals in wrestling. Change my mind. I don't need to. I think it's great. I think it's great. Another V-trigger, this time in the corner. Beautiful stuff. No, Ivan, Jeremy is still your reigning, defending, undisputed nipple game champion of the world. Oh, he gets him up for the one-winged angel, but he counters with a hurricanrana. Seen that a few times as well. Good. No, Jeremy, I mean AEW. No, we ain't got any new champions, mate. Don Callis is getting involved. 8675309 or 7779311. Who are you gonna call? Don't know. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters? Jeremy, no, I will be. Greatest Dynamite of 2021. Yeah, man. This match has been awesome. This match has been freaking awesome. And I sent you a Twitter thing yesterday. I haven't seen it, Ivan. I'll have to check Twitter, mate. Thank you, dude. What was it? I'm calling it Mox costs Omega the title. Nah, it's not happening, Ivan. Wow. The outside in cutter, Excalibur, knowing all the names. Has Mox come out? No, not yet. He'll come. I think he'll try and cost him, but it won't actually cost him the title. Ray Fenix lifts him up, puts him down, does a little knee before going into the Thunder Driver. Kenny Omega kicks out. He don't even follow me, Ivan. A great cutter. It was beautiful, man. What a match. You follow me on Twitter. Is Gimme a Hull? Yeah, yes, it is indeed, Ivan. Phoenix going to the top. I tell you what, man. No tribute to Eddie. Frog splash. Oh, but he gets the knees right up. Drool coming out of his mouth straight away. It would have been clever if he had a blood capsule at that point. That was really cool. Omega has belts to collect, not to lose. Yeah, it's not happening yet, Ivan. You got to look at it. I ask you a question on Twitter. Cool, man. Motor City Machine Guns cost Kenny the title after last night. I didn't see last night, Ivan. Oh, look at that catch, man. Look at that. Look at that beautiful. Oh, Tiger Driver. So smooth. V-trigger. 1, 2. Oh. Lifting him up. Oh, one-winged angel. Wow, that was heavy. That was heavy. Is Fenix all right? Whew. Whew. Oh, shoot. Omega might have knocked him out. He might have done, man. It was good, wasn't it? I'd assume that Aubrey would be checking him, though, if he was. Ivan, who did Omega attack on Impact? Yeah, we've all been wondering. Kenny Omega, the one Buffalo Winged Angel. most protected move in wrestling. That was as good a move as you're going to get on regular TV. As good, it was as good a match, man. I loved that. So it was great. I thought that was better than the Kenny Moxley match, personally. Not sure Fenix is conscious. No, man. Omega is okay. He has a good knee and good on the mic, but that's it. Oh, there's a lot more to it than that. That was a great match, in my opinion. Sorry, Aunt Doo. That's all right, Owen. You're entitled to your opinion, my dude. Aubrey's run out the ring to check on. She pushed Fenix in. I loved it, Owen. I thought it was great. From what I've seen, at least, but I'm loving his character. That's all cool, Jake. He's got the best Snapdragon suplex in the game. I can't think of anyone else with a better Snapdragon suplex. Motor City Machine Guns and Rich Swann setting up their hard to kill match, I'd assume. Something terrible has happened in the back. Let's see what's happened. Kingston's group's got Pac and Penta. A very unsafe environment for Kenny. Yeah, Phoenix getting a concussion, normal match for him, probably. Do the results of the matches. I will in a bit. Okay, cool, Ivan. Thanks. Marco Stunt versus -1. Yeah, that happened on Dark, didn't it? Lifting him up. Moxley's coming out with his barbed wire bat. Oh, hitting him in the chest with it. Man, I'd love to see these two have another hardcore match. That last one was great at Full Gear. What a match that was. Don Callis sold me a used car. Sammy Callahan attacked Eddie Edwards with Ken Shamrock. All right, Evan. It's bloody Gallows and Anderson. Go on. And they're attacking Moxley just like they did before the match. Go on. Magic Killer? What do they call it now? Jericho giving all the WWE moves. Names. Wow. Awesome. Good brothers. There we go. That's the first Impact we've seen on AEW. So that's great, man. After a great match. Eddie, why are they working with Eddie Kingston though? You see, when he went to video, I thought that was going to be the Good Brothers or someone. But no, it was they come out to attack Jon Moxley. Here we go. He's got his belt. Oh, there's blood all over Kenny's arm. Moxley's teching that barbed wire. He loves it, doesn't he? He loves it. Sicko. Good Brothers are in AEW, dudes. Oh man, it doesn't have the same effect with a shirt on though, dude. Wow, 3 minutes left. Griff Garrison. And Brian Pillman Jr. Nice. Who else is coming in? Oh, the Good Brothers are just taking on everyone. Everyone that's coming up on the apron, just getting knocked off, man. This is a takeover, man. Oh, I don't even know who he powerbombed through the table. This is exciting, guys. This is exciting. Kenny Omega lifting him up. The Good Brothers are lifting him up, booting him in the stomach. Nice. This is great, man. Man, the Good Brothers. Bullet Club is back. Got his Good Brothers trucker hat on. You made me flip the switch because it says Kenny Omega. Brilliant. Oh, Moxley's still fighting. Moxley's so much better not with the championship. Sorry, I'll get to all your comments in a minute, dudes. Young Bucks, Young Bucks, Young Bucks, Good Brothers. Trying to talk reason with them all. Wow. Matt Jackson's just took out. Why are they helping Kenny? Not been watching telly. He's a bad guy. Oh, too sweet. Too sweet time. Too sweet, brother. Whoop, whoop. Are the Young Bucks going to join in? Are the Young Bucks going to join in? The Bucks are joining, brother. The Bucks are joining. Freaking awesome, man. Freaking awesome. What a night. What a night. Is that all I'm getting on the stream? Oh, wow. I'm going to search for All Elite Wrestling Games. Was it AEW Games? I think I'm subscribed to that channel. Yes, premiering now. With champion Kenny Omega. This is not live, it's pre-recorded. Cool, so before we do a review, guys, I'm going to get to all your comments in a second. In exactly 1 minute's time, they are doing some sort of an announcement on AEW's YouTube. I'm going to put a link to it in the description so you can watch it on your second device. While we've got a minute, let's go through some comments. Don't know where we're up to. I'm genuinely concerned Fenix might have a concussion. Yeah, he looked bad. Callis is just a great manager. He is. He's annoying as hell. The Good Brothers are here. The Good Brothers, nerd alert, nerds. It's great. Do Joey and Jeff know the Good Brothers? They were part of... years ago, they were in New Japan Pro Wrestling when Bullet Club was a thing, and Bullet Club was sort of the biggest faction and one of the hottest selling T-shirts since the 316 shirt. That was in Hot Topics all over America and sort of become a massive brand thing, of which Gallows and Anderson were part of, and Kenny Omega was was he the original leader, or was that Finn Balor? He was one of the leaders. No, he wasn't the original leader. It was Finn Balor, then AJ, then Kenny, I think. So massive sort of Finn Balor and AJ are both incredible wrestlers as well. So that's where it all comes from. Right, we're watching the premiere of AEW. It's just starting now. AEW Games. I have put a link to it. I don't think it'll be long. Gallows and Anderson finally on AEW. Yes, just turned up, and it's, you know, I won't expect too much, but yeah, it's exciting. TNA versus AEW, and is Grado going to appear? There's Kenny Omega. AEW Games. Impact versus AEW Blood and Guts, maybe. And do the Hard to Kill live stream. I'll try to, mate. Yeah. Awesome Brawl. I thought so. TNA AEW World War 3. Darby versus Cage next week. Yeah, it should be fun. Thinking about it, Grado might appear in the January the 31st show. There will be a lot of debuts, shocking stuff. The biggest return ever on this channel on January the 31st. Who's that? Kip Sabian talking about games. AEW Dark couldn't stop them. Lol, this is great. Rock What Die, I thought it was wonderful. Did AEW do better than NXT this week? I haven't seen NXT, so I couldn't say. But I loved AEW. That main event was great. Some people in chat didn't like it though. Owen didn't enjoy it, which is cool. You see, I'm really interested in the GM Simulator mobile game. What's Kip doing there? He's got questions for Kenny. As a fellow gamer. Let's see if we get any questions. I don't know if you guys are excited for the game. I really am, I think. But then I play a lot of different wrestling games, you know. I play Fire Pro. Start with your question. Why wouldn't you ask to be part of 1.0? They're just goofing around. Great ending tonight. So Joey, I loved it. Damn, if Scurry wasn't a creep and there worked the villain in there, that would have been awesome. Mate, there's still time. I think he's left Ring of Honor, hasn't he? Too sweet, yeah, man. Like the intro, Sammy G changed it to Darby next week. Tony Khan said the TNT, what he gave to -1 was, that's not the real TNT title. Like the intro, Sammy G. Thank you, man. I saw that shirt at Hot Topic. There you go. Let's watch the AEW game thing. Yeah, man. I've got it on now. I'd definitely buy an AEW video game for PS4. I'm not interested in mobile. The mobile's a general manager game, though. No Mercy. And you see, this is what's interesting, because they're trying to base it off No Mercy, which was a N64 game, which I'm sure a lot of you have played. And is apparently like one of the best wrestling games of all time. It's not something I remember playing. I think I played it, but I never owned an N64 console. Also, one of the developers for that game actually ended up making it. A complete playable unbroken package, unlike 2K20, dudes. I mean, that's great if they can get it. You know, people are always saying that's one of the pinnacle points of gaming for wrestling. So, I loved it. Question mark. You loved what? The main event? Not interested in mobile. Joey, I've stopped playing wrestling games, so it depends what people are saying about it. If it's good, there might be one that gets me back into wrestling games. Yeah. Shida beat Gargano. Cool. AEW make an Xbox game. I just didn't enjoy the main event. That's all right, mate. That's all right, mate. I feel you, Jakey. I'm excited about AEW Dynamite as we're star for a good wrestling game. Wrestle Story is live. Ant looks like Paul Stanley. I really love you, baby. I think 64 Kid No Mercy was a top game after Perfect Dark. Cool. Kenny is so good at this type of stuff. He is. And I did see the Kiss concert. It was good. Cool, man. Cool. I'm glad, Ivan. Glad you had a good time with it. It looked like the pyro was really good. I've worked with that pyro engineer before. Will there be online competitive play? Of course there will. Of course there will. Creator wrestler, let's go. Intergender matches as well, dudes. YouTube had it free. Oh, cool, Ivan. I saw there's a Bowie concert that happened. It's either happening. Is it the 9th or the 6th? It happened. I really want to watch. It's good to see people within the company being really invested. For those of you that are just joining us, we're just watching the AEW Games announcement over on their YouTube. No date, no, not yet. I assume it'll be end of this year. Will it be arcade based or more simulation based? Great question. Neither. Oh, thanks, Ivan. Yeah, that'd be great to get on Twitter. Thank you, man. So true. Saying that the simulation aspects, like if it's overdone, can be limiting to the gameplay. Agreed. Kenny clearly loves gaming, doesn't he? Because he knows exactly what he's talking about. It won't feel like it feels like if you're in the ring with the opponent, man. I hate intergender matches. Won't be using that. Cool. I will. Can't wait to do Penelope Ford versus Ryan Cage. Hi Alex, how are you doing? AEW is great, mate. I'm gonna go into review. We're just watching the AEW games reveal on the YouTube. I'll post the link in chat if you want to join us, mate. There you go. Thanks, Ivan. Kenny's talking about trying to get. Can you give us a winners and losers tonight? So absolutely, Terrence. Welcome, mate. We're just watching the AEW games at the minute. Okay, cool. I'm so hyped for their game. Yeah, man. Should be good. A lot of references to No Mercy. Kenny's just talking about how he got in contact with the producer who produced the No Mercy game that's now working on the AEW game. Sorry, Terrence. I'm just trying to get the message up and then I'll tell you the winners and losers quickly. Cool. So you had the Young Bucks and SCU beat the Acclaimed in TH2. Jake Hager and Wardlow. Wardlow won. Brian Cage and Darby Allin had a weigh-in. Matt Sydal versus Cody. Cody won. Abadon versus Shida. Shida won. And Rey Fenix versus Kenny Omega, which was a wonderful match. Kenny Omega won. What's up, RKH? How you doing, man? Keep referencing the No Mercy. For those of you that are just joining us, we're just watching the AEW Games discussion. I've put a link into it in chat. Just a couple up. It's cool. It sounds like this is a game that Kenny's been working towards for years. But that's what this company's doing. They're using people's thanks, good looking out. It's no worries, Terrence, man. Ian, welcome back, mate. How are you doing? Guess who's back? Back again? Ian. Just watching the AEW Games reveal. It's the link is in the description, mate. Oh well, it's a few comments up, my dude. It feels like a company that's really working together for a sort of shared goal. I do worry for them though. Like, if this isn't as good as they're sort of making out, then people are going to be real disappointed. AEW, yeah, man, it's good. It's a good show. What's your favourite wrestling game of all time, guys? Great to hear you. Canadian Destroyer. How many Canadian Destroyers is going to be in the AEW game, guys? TLC. The T trigger, says Keep Sabian. Favorite wrestling game is No Mercy and WWE 13. Why 13? Is that the one with CM Punk on the cover? Is that why? Wrestling games. Oh, I'm excited for this. Here we go. Let's see what the GM game's looking like. Booking the show on your phone. Gimmicks, weapons. Looking fun, man. I mean, show ratings, booking, GM mode on your mobile, like, that'll do it for me. There we go, man. Cool. Favorite wrestling game? No Mercy, WWE 13. Wrestling games are about to be fire. 2K22 has been in development for a while. Yes, it has. And then the AEW game. Yeah, my favorite game is Here Comes the Pain. Yeah, I really like that. That's what I had when I was younger. I also really like WWE 2K19 for modern game. Well, that's the best of the new ones, for sure. 31, Canadian 31. What you from? Poetic. I'm from Hull, if it was where you're from. Hull in the UK, my dude. Lovely to have you join us. Minnesota. Hope all is going well, my dude. Hopefully there's an option to fight a sex doll and hit unlimited Canadian destroyers. Fingers crossed, eh? Visible men match. He doesn't have a date. No. No way. Oh, the casino thing. Ah. I thought he was on about the main game. I was like, nowhere will it come out then. The casino game. Okay, cool. This is nowhere near as good as the first one. They are not too excited about it. No, man, I know it's not as good as the first one, is it? But at least we all watched it together. It was worth watching. I was quite happy to see the general manager footage. Yeah. I mean, like Jack says, it could be riddled with microtransactions. I don't know, but so was 30 years of WrestleMania, as well as the Attitude Era mode was lit. The Stone Cold Steve Austin mode was really good. The showcase. ROK. Slipknot band. Yeah, Slipknot rock. They're from Iowa. How big will the roster be? Because they have so much talent on Dark and Dynamite. I don't mind it not being that big, you know. Like WWE has a much more stacked roster than AEW. Who run Rayo Kenny, Cat Club for Life, welcome. Say yeah. Kenny won, man. A really good match. Really good match. I enjoyed it. How big will the roster be? I don't know, man. I don't think it needs to be that big. What it needs to be is the wrestlers need to feel when you're playing as them as different wrestlers. Do you know what I mean? It needs to feel like you are playing a game that Darby Allin feels completely different to Brian Cage. That's more important than having 120 wrestlers with sort of stock animations, which is how 2K is sort of headed, really. I mean, the wrestlers feel different in that they have different moves, but only certain wrestlers have certain different moves. You know, they don't really feel like different characters, just different animations. Does that make sense? Matt Sydal lost. Yes, he did. I want to play his hook. Oh god, I can't wait. DLC. Jake, your massive message was retracted and I missed it. Sorry. Jake Hager win. No, Jake Hager didn't well, mate. Wardlow won. Did Shida and Abadon face? Yeah, it was a good fun match actually, Kat. They had. I'm going to do a full review here in a second, but I quite enjoyed it. There was a lot of blood involved, fake blood, but it was fun. Jake Holden, I like these streams because we have the same dirty humour, open mind, and a bit of funny banter at times. Absolutely, Jake. Absolutely. We have a good time here. And thank you for everyone that joined us. If you could like the video, it really helps us out. Lets people know you're watching. We're going to run into the review. And, big news as well, for those of you that haven't watched Dynamite, is that the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, turned up on Dynamite at the end to help Kenny face off Jon Moxley, who'd come to attack him. Really good stuff. So big for the wrestling world, I guess. And let's talk about it, man. Give me your opinions as we sort of go through. Are you okay? You're okay. I'm cool. Are you okay? You okay? Cool. Did you see Jay White's sick promo? No, I haven't, man. Is it good? I need to watch all the new Japan stuff, man. Oh, Virtual Basements were watching the AEW live stream. I don't know if that game's going to work or not, you know. I like Train Choo Choo. Yeah, it really helps us out if you like us out, dude. Dude is AEW. The Good Brothers have arrived. It's All Elite Wrestling. All Elite Wrestling has joined our stream. That's the official All Elite Wrestling. We've just been watching the game reveal as well, which was really good. So thank you and welcome. Hope you're having a good time. I can finally show Dom that we had you join our stream, because I think last time you joined his stream. So hope all is going well, and thank you so much for showing up. It really helps our little podcast out. It'll be tweeted with a picture of me with a thumbs up. Jack's going to screenshot that for me. Rock and roll. Yeah, should we go into a AEW review, my dudes? Cool. So it was a really good show. Like, all the way through. Started out as AEW often do, with a wonderful tag match. This was the Young Bucks versus the Young Bucks and SCU versus Hybrid 2 and the Acclaimed. Really solid tag match. I mean, the movement between all four of these men was really good. I actually wondered if this was going to be the first loss that FCU would have, since they've sort of said when they get that loss, it's going to be the last match to have together. But it seems like they're setting up for the Young Bucks versus SCU. Could that be Revolution? What do you think, guys? It'd be great to hear your opinion in chat. I don't know if it will be or not. I think it's really interesting. Good night, Ian. Take it easy, my dude. So yeah, it was a really solid match all the way through. Hybrid 2, like, Jack Evans is outstanding, man. AEW, you rock indeed. Yeah, so a really good match. Thoroughly enjoyed it. What a start to Dynamite, and give it the time it needs. But the movement between all of these was great. Matt Jackson, the hotspot where he like dives off the steps, the ring steps, and then goes around. It was bloody brilliant. AEW is here in chat, absolutely, man, and that's like the verified AEW as well. So yeah, it rocks. Then we had the Jon Moxley promo. Straight away, when Moxley's not champion, I feel like I root behind him a lot more. Like, when he's champion, it feels like it stops fighting ever so slightly. But when he's not champion, he's like, boom, straight in there, straight away fire, and like really exciting again. And this was a really exciting promo, basically saying to Kenny, watch your back, because at some point you won't know when it's going to happen. I'm coming after you. I thought it was great. I thought it was really cool, and a great way to use Moxley. And again, I felt fire for him again tonight. You know, I felt excited for Jon Moxley, which was great. And I always sort of felt like that with his previous run in WWE. Whenever he had the championship, it sort of lost its steam a little bit for me. But I think when he's not got a championship and he's fighting his way up, I think he's great. I think he's really great. Cool. Next up, we had Jake Hager versus Wardlow. This was a bit of a slower match, obviously two much bigger men. It doesn't help that, because I watched this on Fight Network, on Fight TV in the UK, the picture-in-picture, there's sometimes where we get a picture-in-picture moment, and you can't tell that it's actually picture-in-picture. Unless you're sort of listening to commentary, because it just sort of continue wrestling. Some matches where they don't, and this was one of these matches, and it really broke up the match slightly for me. But Wardlow looked an absolute star in this, man. He was throwing Jake Hager around the ring. Really, really cool. I really enjoyed Wardlow's action in this. In terms of the match itself, while I really appreciated Wardlow, I thought Hager was a little bit slow in the transitions, I guess. But it was still a decent match. It was another decent match on Dynamite. I mean, compared to this to half the junk we get on other shows, you know, it was good. Do you think Kenny will? Do I like sports? No, not really. I like wrestling. If that's a sport. AEW, we appreciate this. Yeah, man. AEW joined our chat. How cool is that? Do you think Kenny will collect Moxley's US title, even though Kenta is going to face Mox? Good question, Alex. No, I don't. Oh. It's a good story, that, isn't it? It's a good story, that. Or are they going to give it to Kenta? I don't know, man. It all depends on what they're going to do with if they can get this AEW New Japan relationship going, which we think that, which I assume they are. It's all about Kenny and Kota, isn't it? Kenny and Kota with the championships involved is like the big moment. Do I think Kenny's going to take Moxley's US title? No, because I feel like part of the deal of that would be for Moxley to be there a little bit more, or something like that. Maybe. Who knows, man? It's hard to say. We don't even know if they're working together yet. Really. I enjoyed Hager versus Wardlow. Good, Jake. Good. I like two tall, beefy dudes going at it. That's awesome. I really like Wardlow. He has so much potential. He really does. He really does. It's a shame he's not on TV more, but at the same time, they've only got 2 hours a week, and hopefully when they get that new show, they can have a little bit more time for people like Wardlow, and because he is a star. He's a wonderful wrestler. 2 words. Bullet Club. It's Marcelli's. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day. AEW is so awesome. Ian, I agree, man. Hope you're having a great day. How exciting is it? I'm going to get to that as we go through the review. TNT, the weigh-in. Yeah, Brian Cage versus Darby Allin, the weigh-in section. Fell a little bit flat for me, actually, dudes. I like everyone in the ring. Team Taz. There's a lot of talk at the minute between sort of Jim Cornette's podcast and the stuff JR's been saying and other podcasts saying stuff and about like the size of people. And Darby Allin's one of them kids who like JR. People have even said like when he attacks someone and when he goes for these sort of dives that people catch, he really goes for it, and that's what makes it believable, which is awesome. But I don't know if the best way to sort of highlight this match is to do the weigh-in. For me, it makes it feel a little bit too unbelievable. I just sort of want, and here's the other thing with Darby being TNT champion, he's not had a match yet for the championship, has he? Or has he had one? I'm just like, can we please just like have a, what am I saying? Darby, yeah, sorry, it's 3 o'clock in the morning here, 3:30 in the morning. Can Darby just like have a few matches? Can Darby not go out there and do something? I don't need a weigh-in for this match. And then Sting comes out and sort of saves Darby from a beatdown, but he didn't really save him from a beatdown because they weren't actually beating anyone down. I sort of wanted Darby to start swinging his skateboard a bit more and maybe get into a position where Sting could have come out and hit someone with a bat or done something, because Sting's coming out at the minute and we're getting the same thing every week. And I want to see something a bit different or spread it apart a little bit more, is how I'm sort of feeling at the minute. I'm not sure if you guys are. I love Sting. I love Sting in AEW. I love how AEW treat the legends. But this is getting a little bit too samey. It just either spread it out or give us a different story beat, And that would have been a different story beat if the 4-on-1 had attacked Darby was losing, Sting come out and swung his baseball bat. That would be something different. The tension between Darby and Sting is interesting. Them both going different ways out of the ring is interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes. But I'm as excited as I was a couple of weeks ago, and I don't feel like we've had much since that. So, does that make sense to you dudes? Does that make sense? I like two tall beefy dudes going. I really like Wardlow. He has so much potential. From what I heard, NXT was great. I need to watch it after this stream. I heard mixed things actually. I saw a couple of people on that AEW stream saying the main event wasn't very good. 2 words, Bullet Club. AEW is so awesome. Yes, it is. Guys, let's do late night live. Gamer Guy, welcome, my dude. How are you doing? How are you doing, mate? This is Wardlow. What is Wardlow's record? I don't know, man. I don't know. He's probably not had many matches, has he? He really hasn't. Everyone put your PJs on. Everyone put your PJs on. Get your hot chocolate, Gamer Guy. Yes, AEW, AEW. Do you like sports? Like American football, netball, basketball, tennis, baseball, football, hockey, or double curling? No, not really. Shane McMahon will drive the sports. Yes, he will. Am I a good person? Yes. No. You're a wonderful person, Jack. Thank you. Yes, Jack, you're a great person. Oh, lots of love for Jack. AEW Dark Main. What's AEW Dark Main, Ian? I watched NXT. It was really good. Good, Alex. I'm glad you had a good time. AEW, man, wait, that main event was friggin' awesome. Then we had Matt Sydal versus Cody. Decent match. Everything looked good in the ring. Cody did two crossroads to put away Matt Sydal. I don't know why he always has this thing of like doing this big end. Snoop Dogg was in the match, so he was the coach. He took over Arn Anderson's role for the evening, and after Matt Sydal and Cody Rhodes had had the match and Cody Rhodes had won, someone come to attack him. Who come to attack him? I can't remember off the top of my head. It was someone come to attack him. Why didn't I make a note of that? What a freaking idiot. Oh, anyone in chat, help me out. Help me out. Who attacked him? Because anyway, Snoop Dogg ended up doing a... Who's Cody Rhodes facing in the future? Sasha Banks to AEW to confirmed. Yeah, man. I don't think that's going to happen. Do I like the Batman movies? Yeah, I love the Batman movies. Los Angeles Lakers NBA, nice. Shida versus Abadon was a bit disappointing. I wanted Abadon to win. I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was the perfect length of time and stuff, but I'll talk about that in a minute, Jakey baby. Who helped Cody? That's the question. Sorry, who attacked Cody? Anyway, Snoop Dogg goes up to the top rope to deliver a splash on one of them. It's friggin' hilarious. It'll be a gift, I'm sure. He did a splash, landed on his feet, then kicked his feet out to actually fall on the person. It was great. It was hilarious. And he's also done some of the music for Cody Rhodes. He's recovered the music in the background. I wasn't keen on that. I prefer the original song, but I can see why people did enjoy that. But yeah, it was interesting to say the least. Next up, we had the Women's Championship, Abadon versus Shida. This has been a really good build. I mean, since Full Gear, the women's division has turned around, hasn't it? It's turned into something really interesting. So yeah, great match. A really good match. Not a lot of time given to it, but just enough, I think, for what it needed to be. I've seen Abadon in a couple of things, and I think that she's good. But I think this was the right amount of time for her. You know, in terms of the match, they did a lot of goofy stuff, I suppose, and some would argue it was over the top. The whole Abadon biting Shida quite a lot, biting her on her leg, which one of the nice things it did, because of all of her makeup, it left like red and black marks on her leg, which actually looked like bruising. I thought that looked really good. And then she ends up biting her neck under the ring this time. And when she's under the ring, Shida comes out with blood pouring out of her neck, Abadon's blood pouring out of her mouth, and they continue having the match. Shida ends up getting the win with the knee that she does, which is beautiful. And I thought it was a really good match. Really solid back and forth, and again, just sort of as long as it needed to be. I didn't think Abadon was winning this just yet. I think Shida's a super talented wrestler and deserves that title. I think the person to take it off Shida should probably be Britt. Right now, I think Britt would be, and that'd give her a decent heel run, you know. So And obviously she's feuding with Thunder Rosa right now. So yeah, this is just another story to Hikaru Shida's continual sort of reign. And then, you know, you can hopefully by that point we can get other wrestlers back in, you know, getting Riho in against Britt Baker. I think could be really interesting now. Now that Britt Baker's sort of got a lot better and developed this character over time, which is really exciting. Cool. Next up, we have the AEW title match: Rey Fenix versus Kenny Omega. This was brilliant, man. I love this match. Alex, I suggest you definitely go and watch this. Some of the people in chat didn't enjoy it as much, which is all cool. But I thought it was great. I thought the Hurricanranas, there was lots of them. I thought it was really fun. Fenix was proper going for stuff, and Fenix is one of them guys. We talked about it in the stream before, a bit like Sasha Banks, where he pushes boundaries, and it doesn't always work. Sometimes it botches. Not tonight. Not tonight. It was beautiful. Some of the strength where he did like the flip and Kenny Omega did the catch. There was another bit where he did a roll, which was then caught into a Snapdragon suplex by Kenny on the outside out of the barricade. Looked beautiful, man. And this was two wrestlers who both don't necessarily have the same type of matches all the time and constantly push boundaries. And to me, this was a success of the two wrestlers doing just that. And I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. Kenny Omega obviously gets the win, the one-winged angel. The most protected move in wrestling completely. And then the Good Brothers come out. I'll get to your comments and then we'll talk a little bit about the Good Brothers invading because Jon Moxley comes out first. I watched NXT. It was really good. There you go, Jake. So Alex has watched it and I trust Alice's judgment definitely. NBA says Ian Glader. Shida versus Abadon was a bit disappointing. Los Angeles Lakers NBA. I don't watch NBA, my dude. Yes, Jack, you are a lovely person. Do you like Batman movies? Yeah, man, I like Batman movies. Batman Returns is actually probably one of my favorites. Obviously, The Dark Knight is one of my favorites, but I love the Batman Returns. That's a cracking Christmas movie. Snoop Dogg, Sasha Banks to AEW confirmed. Yes. Do you like Star Wars movies? I've not seen a lot of them. I've only seen the first sort of 5 so far. I don't. Do you like the Star Wars movies, Ian? Do you like me? I don't really know you, but you seem lovely. We love you, says Jack. Ian Glazer, yeah, you're a cool person. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check this out. Yeah, man, definitely check it out, Alex. Alex Smith, you're awesome. Do you like me? Yeah, I love you. You're wonderful, Ian. Kota Ibushi also pushes boundaries. He's like 38 and looks like he's in his 20s. Yeah, man, absolutely. I love Ants Bum Bum. We all love Ants Bum Bum. Fabulous. So, out comes the Good Brothers. Out comes Jon Moxley with a baseball bat and barbed wire. Starts attacking Kenny Omega. There was a lot of concern in chat that Rey Fenix was actually knocked out. I don't know if he was selling because he can be really good at selling, Rey Fenix. It didn't look like Aubrey was checking on him much, so I'd assume that it was okay. But who knows? It was a hard-hitting match, man. It was definitely a hard-hitting match, and there was definitely some nasty bumps on heads at times. Jon Moxley comes out with the barbed wire baseball bat, starts hitting Kenny Omega. Kenny ends up bleeding from his arm or his chest? I think it was his chest. Anyway, Kenny eventually gets the... as Kenny's getting beaten down and Jon Moxley's sort of walking around, the Good Brothers come out. The Good Brothers come out, attack Jon Moxley, put him down, and start to let Kenny attack Jon Moxley. Kenny gets the baseball bat, attacks the back of Jon Moxley. It's a shame he had his shirt on actually, because he was taking a lot of pain there, because you could see that something was real, because Kenny was bleeding, and Moxley was doing all this with the shirt on. I wonder if they should have ripped off the shirt to show if there was damage done. But yeah, interesting. And then all the AEW sort of undercard, I suppose, tries to get in to stop what's happening in the ring going on, and the Good Brothers and Kenny just sort of took them all out, and it was really nicely done. People getting on the apron, it felt like there was cutting off the ring to people. Kenny swinging this baseball bat with barbed wire. It was really exciting in the ring, and then the Young Bucks come out to put a stop to it. It's like, well, we haven't really seen the Young Bucks and Kenny together since the sort of heel turn or whatever it is, the sort of Impact turn or whatever. It's not really a direct heel turn. It's been a slow burner, but wonderfully done. And then they had and then after that, so everyone come out. The Young Bucks. The Kenny and Omega do the 2-Sweet, and the Young Bucks join them in the 2-Sweet as well, which is great. So we've got a Bullet Club reunion, obviously, which was we've seen it at Impact as well, with what they've been doing across there. But this is the first time that Impact's come to AEW, and that's something exciting and something to be excited about. I think that in the future, it's going to be really exciting. So yeah, in terms of my favourite match was Kenny and Fenix, easy. Performer of the night, I'd give it to Kenny or Fenix. Toss a coin, they were both incredible. Give it to Fenix for sort of some of his innovation, as well as the fact that he didn't botch tonight. And in terms of stars for the show, we'll give it a solid 8. I thought it was a really good show. I thought there was no sort of slack on it. A couple of weird bits though. Backstage promos. Matt Hardy promo. They've been doing the stuff on Being the Elite with the contract signing for 30%. I think showing that to a new audience and going in where they did was just a little bit confusing. And I think Snoop Dogg's involvement was even slightly more confusing, to be perfectly honest. The other things I'd say, MJF went backstage to see Jake Hager, to tell him it's all okay. You lost the match, but don't forget you're still undefeated in Bellator and stuff like this. Trying to get Hager on side after the match, which is an interesting moment, an interesting sort of plot point. There was also the Tay Conti, who's having a match next week against the NWA Women's Champion. Serena Deeb said that she's got Dark Order with her. Anna Jay is going to be with her, and the rest of Dark Order are going to be supporting her. I wonder if she's going to win that title. Could do. It's going to be an exciting time next week, so come and join us for that. Interesting. I think Dark Order are like proper face team now at the minute. Maybe Adam Page would be good with them. Interesting. Let me know if you've got any questions or anything that's related to wrestling, and we can talk about it. If not, we're going to shoot. I love Ant's bum. Do you like Furious 7? Never seen it. Cody versus Sydal was decent. Snoop's Frog Splash was bizarre. It was a bit bizarre. Yeah, it was a decent match, though. It was two wrestlers doing what they do well. I think Cody needs to stop with the sort of over-exaggerated ending, so. Sydal didn't need 2 Crossroads to put him out. You like the Furious movies? Never seen any of them, mate. But if we could keep it on wrestling, that'd be awesome. Fenix versus Omega was really good, and Mox's return was great as well. Yeah, I thought it was great. It was interesting to hear a couple of people in chat not enjoy it as much, but that's fine. That's all cool. At least Boberg wasn't here. No, I love a bit of colour. Yeah. You're my best friend in the world in 2021. We've only met tonight, love. That's a bit weird. Do you like me? I mean, yeah, you seem lovely. Do you like Dulsmanships? I don't know what that is, my dude. I'm definitely going to have to check out the tribute and New Year Dash clips on AEW's YouTube channel. Tribute. So the Brodie Lee tribute. Oh, you're really behind on the AEW highlights. Cool, Alex. The Brodie tribute. I'd say watch the full show. You know, AEW, like the highlight clips don't really do it justice all the time, and just because AEW has these wonderful high spots, but they've got so much good storytelling all the way through. I think the Brodie show would be a good one for you to watch all the way through, and the reason I say that is because I think it was a really important wrestling show in terms of a tribute to a wrestler and how to do it and how to incorporate not just the character of Brodie Lee, but also the man and his family, I think it was beautiful. I think it was an absolutely beautiful 2 hours, and I thought it was very cleverly done. I don't know if you'd get it. I don't know if you get that same feeling from the highlights. I'd check out the highlights afterwards. I know there's an exclusive of Tony Khan afterwards with Negative Ones or Brodie Lee's son, which is beautiful. But that sort of follows after what happened in the ring. So yeah, I'd check that out. Yeah, that's my sort of advice. And then in terms of this show, like definitely watch the Kenny Omega Rey Fenix match because it's great. It's great. Wait, did the Bucks turn heel? You said the two-sweeted. Do I like Lego? No. Do the Bucks turn heel? You said they two-sweeted Kenny and the Good Brothers. I don't think they've turned heel. Should they turn heel? I don't think they've turned heel. They've just sort of acknowledged the Bullet Club as a thing, I suppose. I suppose what happens is Kenny and the Good Brothers continue to do it, and the Young Bucks, at what point do they say, they're not just our friends, this is... Whilst they are our friends, they're also... At what point do this go too far, is what I'm trying to say. At what point do the Good Brothers and Kenny go too far that the Young Bucks have to say, no, we can't be part of that, and then you get into a Young Bucks and Good Brothers match? I mean, that's money right there, that match. So yeah, I think that's what will happen. Vikings or Seattle Seahawks, I know neither. I had new chicken nuggets from McDonald's today. It was really good curry chicken nuggets. Interesting. Never had them. AEW was 8.5 for me. Yeah, man, it was a great show. It was a really good show. Best AEW show of the year was last week's of this year. No, because last week's was this year, wasn't it? I know it's the 7th. No, that was New Year's Eve. That was the day before New Year's Eve, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, fine. Best AEW show of the year. City, do you like NFL? No, I don't really watch it, mate. I've never watched Fast and Furious. Not my type of movie. It's too unrealistic for me. It's portrayed in a real world, but with unrealistic stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, I wish I could watch the show, but I don't have TNT. Oh, mate. You'll have to join our Discord. Someone might be able to help you find it, I'm sure. Where you're from, USA? No, I'm from Hull. I live in MN. I don't know where MN is, my dude. Ian, keep it on topic, please. Thank you, Jackie boy. Do you like 80s rock? Yes, I do, my dude. I think Bucks are my great heels. Probably better as heels, in my opinion. Yeah, but the problem is they just threw away that heel turn like so quickly, didn't they? If they were gonna do it, like, they should have saved it to now. I don't know. Obviously, things changed, and who knows why that changed. I wonder if that had something to do with Brodie Lee. Because that heel turn was bizarre, where they had like a couple of weeks of heel turn and then turned it face for the FTR match with a really sort of slow, quick build for that. I wonder what happened there, because that doesn't feel fluid like AEW storytelling normally is. If they knew that was happening, they wouldn't have done that. Interesting thoughts. Do you like Slipknot Band? Yes, I do. I wonder if the whole Bucks heel tease months ago was the original direction, and then they finalised the partnership with Impact and then changed direction. The original direction for what, though? Because it ended so abruptly. Cool. It ended so abruptly. Weird. I don't know. No, I wonder if the whole Bucks tease Ian Stop not are really good. Yes, not are really good. Ian, you're new, so I'll cut you some slack, but keep it on topic. I've just timed him out because I'm just trying to read everything else and it's just distracting me. Sorry, dudes. Sorry, Ian, you can come back in a little bit, dude. Just try and keep it on topic with wrestling, my dude. Seems like they were going for a Kenny Young Bucks heel trio and then suddenly switched it up. Yeah, but why? What I'm saying is at what point did this decide to do FTR versus the Young Bucks? And why didn't they do something else? Do you know what I mean? Who won the Young Bucks and SCU versus the Acclaimed Hybrid 2 match? Sorry, I forgot. That's all good, my dude. Who won that match? It was Young Bucks and SCU. SCU have a gimmick going on right now, Alex, where they've said the next match they lose, they will be splitting up, and or they're not going to wrestle together anymore. But Frankie Kazarian knows that's not going to happen because he's going to make sure that it doesn't happen. Obviously, it's going to happen, and she's in the Young Bucks versus SCU, so that's going to be the build to that, and I assume that's where they'll lose. Hey, Anthony, what a night on Dynamite. Absolutely, Jared. Welcome, my dude. Thank you so much for joining us. How you been, mate? I've been great, dude. I've been great, man. I've had a day of dancing around to Aerosmith and just chilling out. It's fine going off topic every now and then, but not doing it over and over. Yeah, that's the thing. It's, that's all good. I don't mind talking about whatever, but when it's just, I just chill out. Everyone chill out. We'll just, we can, talk wrestling and go off topic every now and then, but just random questions all the time. It's just too much. The band are back together. Absolutely. How exciting, man. Absolutely. I just hate Don the douchebag Callis. Good. You should hate him, as we're all going to hate Kenny in the future, which is great. How can you hate Kenny when he's so freaking good in the ring? SCU is such a good team. Jake, they absolutely are, man. Absolutely are. Without Prince Devitt, is it Bullet Club? It was after he left when it was AJ, so I'd say yeah. And it was Bullet Club when it was Kenny. Yeah. People are off Bullet Club in Japan at the minute. They'll call it a new club of some sort, but AEW will market it really well, so that they just need a really good t-shirt. But they'll do it because they've got some really good t-shirts. You get a t-shirt that you can put a generic design and turn it into different superstars, etc. I mean, you could get a Bullet Club t-shirt of whoever you wanted, a Macho Club, all this sort of stuff. Very clever, very clever. Did you see the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega beat down Rich Swann and the Motor City Machine Guns? I didn't. People told me about it. I need to watch it. I've just been having a chilled out few days, to be perfectly honest. Jake, I agree. I don't mind Kenny. Yeah, you'll hate him eventually, and I can't wait. Because he's just incredible wrestler. Incredible wrestler. And you should hit Kenny. I mean, the thing is, he's going to be taking all the belts off everyone that he can, and squashing companies and squashing our favorite wrestlers. If they've got good faces. Faces. I tell you what, faces feel like a more difficult thing to produce these days, don't they? Really, they really do. Oh wow, that could be very interesting. All three members of SCU can be cracking single stars. Maybe we can get a different three-way rivalry. That'd be really interesting. I'd be down with that, Alex. Definitely. Does this mean the Good Brothers have signed with AEW, or does AEW and Impact have a partnership going? I sense a lot. Yeah, they've got a partnership going. They've got Kenny on their show at the minute, which is bringing in like more viewers than they've ever had before. Well, no, that's a lie. It's not more viewers than they've ever had before. But it's 10 times. Did I hear it was 10 times what it was the week prior, the week after when Kenny was on? They're getting a lot more exposure because of Kenny being on and Tony and the Two Tones doing the sort of promos at the start of the episodes, the paid promotions, which are freaking hilarious, by the way. They're absolutely great. So yeah, it's a partnership. It's a partnership for sure. I think it's slightly better for Impact in terms of US market, but Impact have a lot of global appeal as well. I believe they're quite big in India. So again, getting AEW into there, there's ways they're both benefiting from this, and actually wrestling's benefiting from this. We're getting a really exciting year in wrestling, thanks to the work of these companies who are coming up with these interesting sort of agreements. A really exciting time for wrestling, because we've not seen that for a long time, dudes. We've not seen that since the Attitude Era, when sort of ECW was working with WWE and all that sort of stuff. And look at the stuff we got out of that. So I think it is really interesting. I wouldn't expect I wouldn't expect massive sort of a big pay-per-view like invasion and stuff like that. I don't know if that would happen, and if it did happen, I think it'd be New Japan and AEW. I think something along that line would be massive. But we'll see. And that really works well for. The reason I say that is because that works really well for both companies. That works really well in terms of New Japan, who want to expand to the American market, which AEW are doing really well in the minute. And globally, it helps AEW massively. So that's a massive collaboration that will really sort of benefit both companies. Really, cool. Oh wow, that could be very interesting. Sorry. That was hilarious. Thanks for that question, Jared. You got me ranting a bit, but that's all rock and roll. Thank you, man. It was hilarious when Moxley called Callis a used car salesman. It was. And do you know why it was hilarious, Jeff? Because he does look like a bloody used car salesman. I love Brit's Michael Jordan jersey-esque shirt. I didn't see it, man. I didn't see it, I don't think. But the band is a TNA thing. Which band? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm lost. Love the paid ads. Oh, they're friggin' hilarious, Alex. Friggin' hilarious. Sorry, Jack, I've lost where you are, mate. Yeah, most great TV shows feature anti-heroes. People like complicated characters these days. Hard to get people into a squeaky clean face. Absolutely, but it's also hard to do an anti-hero right as well. They've got a... I suppose we really want depth of character these days, don't we? We really want depth of character, and I suppose as a sort of culture, we're exposed to some wonderful sort of characters, and want to see our wrestlers do that. Look at how good. So here's an interesting one. Look at TV during the Attitude Era, 97 to 2000s. It was starting to get really good. There was starting to be some really interesting series and stuff like that. There's a lot of crap as well, though. And in terms of like, since that 20 years has been, what have we had? We've had Breaking Bad. We've had 6 Feet Under. We've had all these great sort of dramas and TV shows that have gone really into sort of characters, to the point where things like 24 have become a thing, and you get people like Kiefer Sutherland wanting to star in shows. And what I'm sort of saying is that suddenly people realise that TV shows were a great way of telling stories, long-term stories that you couldn't just tell in a film. In sort of a quick way, which has real depth of character with some of them. I mean, Jack Bauer was around for 12 seasons. There's a lot of depth there, and so I think maybe that's part of it. Maybe we want that now, and TV shows before that time had mainly been comedies and stuff like that, with sort of what's the word, stereotypical characters, if you like. Is that a good analysis? I've never actually thought about that. Let me know. What did you think of Wrestle Kingdom? I haven't seen it, Jared. I need to watch it. I'm definitely going to watch the Kota Ibushi and the Will Ospreay stuff, definitely. Yeah, interested. Both Kota Ibushi, Jay White, and was it Naito? Jared, I really enjoyed an 8.25 for both shows combined. Yeah. Agreed on both shows, indeed. Yeah. Alex, the Brodie Lee show is an absolute watch all the way through, just because it'll be iconic forever. I think it's rated on some Rotten Tomatoes type. On some Rotten Tomatoes type thing where people vote for the wrestling. I don't know which website does it. I can't remember. It's like one of the highest rated shows of all time, because you can't rate it down, because it was such a beautiful tribute. Does that make sense? You need to see Jay White's promo. One comment said he shows all states of grief. Just bloody brilliant. Great, man. Great. I can't wait to see it, man. Thank you, Alex. Jack, yes, what up? Nips game to end it off. Absolutely, we can do a Nips game to end it off, my dude. I'm good. How's you? I need to see how my reaction was to the Good Brothers returning, and see if I'm be using that as a separate video. I think it was a decent reaction. So there's a Bullet Club together. Won't be the Bullet Club. It'll be something different, because New Japan's still using the Bullet Club. But how cool would that be? Oh, how How good would that be if New Japan's Bullet Club just come in? But the OG Bullet Club would kill it, man. Oh man, I'm itching my nose loads. I haven't been doing drugs, if I'm honest. I think people have seen the Knight in Shining Armor story so many times in Hollywood, and with John Cena for over 10 plus years, it's hard to build a babyface. It absolutely is, but they really need to, because if you can have a great, I mean, WWE, they force people into these square pegs into round holes, but like, you know, what they're doing with Roman, he'll be a white hot babyface if they do it right in the next few years, you know. 24 was only 10 seasons, not 12. Thank you, Jack. But it's not impossible because Gargano, Sammy, and Bryan pulled it off great. Absolutely. And that's the problem. They don't use Gargano enough. There's another example. Like, and they've turned him heel. Like, he could have been on main, like, being a wonderful babyface. Give him a short championship run and let him go. I miss Brodie Lee. Man, we all do. Dom's doing another tribute video to him on Saturday. If you want to go hang out with him, he's watching him and Dolph Ziggler's IC championship match. And me too, Gamer Guy, I'm still shocked he's not with us. Absolutely, man. It was a crap way to start the year, wasn't it? Yeah, I will always remember watching the squash match clip against Cody and getting goosebumps seeing Dark Order become legitimate. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad, and you know, as I wrote the Twitter post for that we put out about Brodie Lee, and you know, he entertained us with his work in the ring. He made us fearful of him as a character, but then on being the Elite, he also made us piss ourselves. You know, he was an entertainer. He was an absolute entertainer, man. And so yeah. It is a sad world without him. Dudes, I'm off. I love this channel. Thanks, Gamer Guy. Thanks, dude. I'm going to... I said we'd land on a Nips game, won't we? And then I'll find someone to go raid. It always helps when you guys raid with us, because it just like... it makes them go, ooh, this whole year, maybe we'll do something with them. I need to get in contact with Swerve at some point. We will be doing something with Swerve very soon. Cool, let's get a Nipples game out. So, if you've not joined us before, Nipples game, we get a pair of nipples on the screen, and you guys have to guess whose nipples they are. So, enjoy. I don't know if we've had this one before. If we have, my apologies, but it is a fun one to do. Maybe it'll be easy if you've had it before. If you've had it before, you've got no excuse to get it wrong, right? Surely. So cool. Whose nips are these? Directly under me. Can I get... No, back a bit. Hello. Rock and roll. Enjoy the nipples. Whose nipples are those? Makazian and Scout 420. Hello, my dude. Welcome. Whose nipples are those, dudes? Whose nipples are those? Cool. Me too, Gamer Guy. Good, I'm glad you enjoy it. And you, Alex, I'm glad you all enjoy it. Send me the link you're ready. And thanks, Gamer. I will do in a second. When's the stream with the Wrestle Story? I need to talk to him about it because we need to do it in your house, don't we? Let me just see who's online. I like to try. I love going to the Wrestle Story, but I also want to try and mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean? You know I always hang out with the Wrestle Story. Anyway. AEW, and let's filter by live. Who's live at the minute? All Elite Wrestling Official. Authors of Wrestling is going. Should we do them? Joe Cronin Show. Not many people watching there. Matt Toir. Who do you want? And someone's got it, so you can all stop. You can all stop writing. You know, I think we just do Wrestle Story. Should we all just head over to Wrestle Story? Or do you want to do Authors of Wrestling? Let me know. Let me know, Jack. Jack, it's your choice. When's the stream with the Wrestle Story? It'll happen soon. Triple H, Edge, Better Rio, Kota Ibushi, Snitsky, Chris Jericho. It was Chris Jericho, Christian Cage. It looks familiar. Edge, Christian, Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley. I think it's a young Jericho. Alex, it was a young Jericho, but unfortunately for you, my dude, Jake got it first. So Jake wins a love poem because that's how we roll on these parts. Tomorrow is NXT UK, so come and hang out with me on that, and yeah, it should be fun. Looking forward to that for sure. I think Ben Carter's on Supernova Sessions, so Ben Carter was in AEW, had some wonderful matches on Dark, and he's now in NXT UK, so it'd be exciting to see what he's going to do in the future that he's heading for them. Then obviously on Friday we have our SmackDown with me and Dom. Well, it might be me and Dom. I hope it's me. I think it's going to be me and Dom. So come and check that out. If I put a good brothers video up, like it and comment on it, I'll probably try and edit that down now. And it really helps out the channel if you do stuff like that, because it might just take off and get us a load of new subscribers. Well, hey, cool, Jake. This point's for you. I got to have a shot of what you got. Is oh so sweet. You've got to make it hot. Like a boomerang, I need a repeat. Gimme all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too. Gimme all your loving. Don't let up until we're through. Love poem for you, Jake. Well done. Well done. Just because you guessed Chris Jericho's nipples correctly on an AEW stream. I do feel like we've used that before, but hey ho, there we go. There's Chris Jericho. Jake got it first. You all had the opportunity. You all had the opportunity. There we go. Cool. Dudes. Secret stream? Should we do a secret stream? Let's do a quick secret stream. See what you guys say. Oh, I'll read it after the secret stream. Not that I'm coming back after the secret stream, but who knows? Let's count down for 5, and then I'll say, "Oh yeah!" 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah!
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Gimme a Oh Yeah podcast.
Welcome back, my dudes, and thank you so much for writing comments so that I can read it and not have to think about anything. Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley, I think it's a young Jericho. Damn it, Jake. Wrestle Story it is. I'm going to put a link in the description. We will all head over to the Wrestle Story as soon as this is done and just give them a whole yeah, and then just hang around. I hang around anyway. I'm going to be editing this video, just checking if I can get a video out of the reaction. Yes, a lovely love poem. You're welcome, my dude. Mr. G for president, absolutely. What else happened with the Americas? Anyone bombed a Capital Center or something like that? Jesus. Alex, I won. Good luck next time, but I'm the king of nips. Absolutely, you wear your crown proudly, Jake. Win to me. You will never beat me. I'll be the king forever. Oh yeah, I saw Dragunov versus Walter. Freaking brutal. I didn't feel like a wrestling match. It felt like a fight. It was amazing. That's why it was our did you watch our top 10 matches? That's why it was our number one. It is outstanding. And what's really clever from a wrestling point of view of it is all the transition stuff they were doing. Great example tonight, Wardlow and Hager. The transition stuff felt really stunted because Hager was just sort of mumbling about a little bit. Ilya versus Dragunov, the transitions are brutal. It is like between every sort of spot and every sort of segment they are just wailing on each other, like killing each other. Brilliant stuff. I'm back. Welcome back, Ian Glazer. Hope you're all good, dude. Just keep it on topic, my dude. Good game, Jake, but I'm coming for the crown. Oh, Alex is challenging you. Do you like sleep? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm burping. Absolutely. Cool. Ian, you are back, dude. Welcome back. Don't spam Ian. Do you like sleep? I'm back. Ian, be a good boy, says Gamer Guy. Stop spamming. Gamer Guy. There we go. We're going to end it there, my dudes. We are going to go and raid our good friends at the Wrestle Story. Let me just get the link for you all. There it is. So go over there, give them a whole year, and ask Maven if she's wearing a picnic blanket. She looks like she's got like a MJF picnic blanket on. That's what she's wearing this evening. Excellent. The link is there in the description. I'll also pin it. Please come and join me as we go and watch the Wrestle Story for a bit. Thank you for a wonderful night. Thank you for a wonderful stream. Hope you've all had a good time. If you are new here, we do regular streams. It'd be awesome if you could join us in the future. And until next time, my dudes, give me a Julia. Do Hardy. Oh yeah.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast.